turned into the shelf, 'cause now I understand. Heroes cannot be real. Heroes cannot be real. I wasn't who I am. I don't know who I am. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Here we go, another lap. Prizes to claim. Here, say true for you. Here, say true for me. Go again, take us in my back. Stay on exchange. Go through life, the thrill of the chase. Just let me be your fan. I wanna be your fan. I'm still your biggest fan. Why is it that some were given the role of villain the moment they were released into the system? Stand up, gallop on. Nothing can be done by feeling so sorry for myself. Hero on a plastic horse, fighting like it's real with your cardboard sword. I know successful or not, I'm who I am. I am my biggest fan. I am my biggest fan. I am my enemy and my friend. Hero, gonna prove my version of justice is more just than yours. Remaining on this stage, I am the only one. I am my biggest fan. I am my biggest fan. I am my enemy and my friend.
Hello, welcome in. Also, ignore that lyric right at the beginning. The subtitles, I was singing along while I was muted. I love the song so much. So much. Almost as much as this song. I love this song too. My goodness. It's crazy how playing a game makes you really appreciate like songs. I used to listen to Millie before I started playing Limbus. And these are the songs I just kept skipping over, you know? Cause like I was like, oh, this isn't my style. I don't like this. And then you play the game. And then you understand. And then you feel the emotion behind the lyrics and the song. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god. Like this one here and Hero. Oh my goodness. I think the song that got me into Millie was probably, what's it called? The Goblin Slayer song from the OP. But even that song, it's pretty good. But this, like, it has nothing on these songs. Like, these songs are way too good. It's criminal how some people go without listening to this. It's inside. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? It's so good. It's too good. It's stuck in my head. It's so good. I gotta go to karaoke and sing this song. It's so... Oh, man. I gotta go to karaoke. Solo karaoke, though, because I'm too embarrassed to sing in front of people. But it's too good. But today, we are playing some more Limbus. I gotta play Limbus. I have to before I go on vacation because I have 2 more days before I go on vacation, and then I'll be gone. I'll be gone for like 20 days. I'll be with family, and I'll be in Japan, which is gonna be nice too. You got 1 million views? I wish. Did I? I don't know. 1 million views where? I'm a little bit worried. Like 1 million views either means something good or something bad. Like if I got 1 million views, the first thing I'm gonna think is like, what did I do wrong? What the heck did I say to get 1 million views? Oh man. I was just kidding. I was gonna say, I was like, something has gone terribly wrong if I got 1 million views. Also, I did my dailies already. So I did my dailies. I'm battle pass 135. Crimson, welcome in. Also, let me thank the. Oh my God, we hit the. Wait, what the heck? We hit 270 followers. Hold up a second. Agner, because I'm not gonna pronounce the full thing because it has an F in front of the Agner, so I will not say the full thing. But Agner 4, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my god, dude, we're at 270 followers. Insane. No, we're at 271. Are you kidding me? What? Hold up. Okay, what the heck? How are we at 271? Here we go. We're gonna start a new goal. We're starting a new goal of 280. There we go. Does that work? Yay, it worked. There it is. We did it. 271. That's insane. That's actually crazy that there's this many people watching me, watching my every move. All right. I want to get started right away. I did some leveling while I was at work with my phone. So I did level up Otis to 41. I did not up tier here yet. Mostly because I have to do thread exchange, which I don't know if I want to do thread exchange. Because everyone keeps telling me this is the worst id for Otis. This is the worst id. This is not very good. It's not a good identity for Otis. So I don't want to up tier and use like thread to bring her up. Like if I was gonna up tier someone, I'd rather just do ish. But everyone else is doing fine. So let's get started. Here we go. Derive. Inferno. Intervallo 5. Sinking on purpose. Sinking on purpose is gonna be rough because like I can bring her, but then I'm gonna really have to rely on Raja. So I'm really gonna have to rely on this because Heathcliff can do fine by himself. I always call her name Ishmael. I mean, that's how it's spelled, Ishmael. I mean, that's how it's pronounced, right? Because I call her Ish because I don't want to say the whole thing, but I've always pronounced her name as Ishmael. Ishmael. Here we go. Wait. Forgot the H. Let's see what illustrious internet thinks.
Ishmael.
Ishmael? No, it's Ishmael. Here it is. This is how it should be pronounced.
Ishmael.
Ishmael. Hold up.
Ishmael.
Nope. It's Ishmael. How do the French pronounce it?
Ishmael.
Yes, see, the French know how to say it correctly. Ishmael.
Ishmael.
Ishmael. Yes. See, the French know how to say it correctly. So this is the best we can do because I don't have any other. I have no other Otis to take. Yeah, I would just wait for tomorrow just in case there's an Otis banner. Yeah, I don't want to like actually like level her up. And I have so many roles ready. Like, look at this. I have 2 10 rolls and I have 7. I have so many. I'm gonna be okay. I can't wait till tomorrow so I can actually roll. So let's go in. I think this is fine. I need to do this Raja. Why do everyone load their damn egos on? There we go. This is the most we can do. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. I know we're below, but it's okay. It's an Arab name. Ishmael. Next up is Golatni. Roots of plants dig through the dirt in search of nutrients. What distinguishes them, however, is that they are not satisfied with satiation alone. The roots continue to grow, seeking increasingly greater supply of nutrients. You got this, Rojak and Clutch. Yes, I'm hoping that. Hang on a minute. What's this? Heathcliff, after flipping through a few more pages ahead, looked up at Heim, I'm gonna call him Heim, and shouted, "Are we really going to do this song and dance for each and every single one of these peteculum? Why don't we just lump them together like how you paired us sinners?" Ha! Running low on patience already? Only simpletons would make such a basic suggestion. Oh god, Otis. It's standard protocol, in case you weren't wondering, or in case you weren't aware. I am also unhappy about this process, but sometimes we must swallow our complaints and do as we're told for the sake of proper test results. You make a valid proposition. What? Very well. I also fail to see the necessity in fighting these Picatula one by one, especially given the busy schedule ahead of us. Your suggestion is accepted, assistant. Huh? What? Really? Aren't you the one who suggested it? Yeah. If we didn't have to fight them one by one anyway, then why didn't we do this from the start? Because testing them one by one yields a more accurate result. Duh. Studies suggest that the margin of error may grow by 0.06% when testing multiple entities at once. I see. But I say the benefits of smaller margin of error outweighs the convenience of lumping them all together. Why don't we proceed as planned? Bloody hell, just let it go, yeah? Yeah, Otis, come on. Tisk. This very carelessness is why. I think we can risk a 0.06% greater margin of error, right? Indeed, it is something necessary to prioritize efficiency over the pursuit of perfection. I will abide by the executive manager's judgment. Very well. Then allow me to introduce Pacetula morositasis, gloom as well. Have you ever immersed yourselves in deep waters? Quite easy to sink to the depths, no? However, the deeper one sinks, the harder does it become to rise again. The pressure suffocates you from all directions, no matter how much you thrash around, desperately looking for something to grab onto. All you find is futility. Such is gloom. I suppose one of the few benefits of working for this company is that its constant motion gives no time for such emotion to drag us down, especially now that I have some level of confidence that they might actually keep their end of the contract. Ooh, sounds like a disagreement's brewing. Even after I joined the bus team, I still feel like I'm floundering deep in some ditch, you know? Don't you know? Though I'm only here because I want to be here, but still. Are you sure you're in that ditch by choice? Maybe you just don't know how to rise to the surface again. Ha ha. I don't appreciate hearing that from someone who doesn't even know what I'm talking about. A boots. Well, it's all ready now. In you go. You too, assistant. You aren't exempt from the test. Huh? Me too? Perfect timing. I've been getting a bit tired of all this mental exercise. Right then, let's wrap this thing up. Yeah, let's wrap this up quick. All right, here we go. This should be easy enough. All I need to do is just maximum damage. Also, which one is this one going for? There we go.
직접 나서지.
How bad is this Otis? Oh, this Otis is quite bad. Oh no. That's not a lot of damage. That's not a lot of damage.
지킬 게
The
많.
challenge is to make sure the blue guys don't explode themselves. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, and they have a timer underneath them. I see that. Boom. Yeah, I see the timer. Like this one here has a timer here. 2, 1. Okay. All I gotta do is just block again. Block one of these. There we go. Let's just do one rate, and then we can do that. Which one is covered? That's covered, that's covered, and then I'm covered. There we go.
날카롭고
This should be easy.
정확하게.
Oh, this Otis is not doing too good. There we go. Boom.
누군가에겐 나
Boom.
지킬 게 많거든.
Oh, it's over. Over. Okay, now we can do full damage. Okay, now we can focus on full damage. These guys are blue. Now, Arcana. This is oh, okay, I was gonna say, are we just too slow? Perhaps we are a bit slow. Let's do win rate. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Let's go. We can do this.
날카롭고
Easy.
정확하게.
Oh, this Otis, it feels like I'm going in slow motion. Everyone else is so fast. Ow. Ow.
차라리
Oh, they're dead. Yep, that one's dead. Okay, I need to kill this one. Desperately so. Might as well do one rate, and I'll do this. There you go.
날카롭고
Alright,
정확하게.
killed them. Nice. Otis, no! Otis! Ow. Unbelievable. That one's dead.
지킬 게 많거든.
Okay, now we just have to do win rate. It should be Jover. That one's dead. Win rate.
날카롭고
Here we go.
정확하게.
It's Jover.
차라리
Oh my god. Yes. Oh my goodness. This guy is huge. Okay, we're just gonna have to do win rate.
직접
go.
나서지.
Ow. Ow. Otis, what are you doing? Otis! Wait, this guy's actually really strong. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. Ouch. Oh, he staggered. Ow. Yo! Alright. Kill him. There we go. That is annoying, isn't it? Oh my god, that's actually really annoying. Let's go.
날카롭고
Yeah, ouch. That really hurt. Ow. That counter is actually insane. I was really hoping for that stagger. Otis! Good. Otis, stagger, please. Otis, you had one job. You had one job, Otis. Ow! Otis! Otis, you had one job. Okay. At least no one's dead yet. Wait, everyone's staggered.
정확하게.
Ow. 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 I failed it.
현장은
That
지지리
is
않았나?
disgusting. That is actually disgusting. Oh my god. That was so bad.
잘 됐네.
Yeah, we won.
이제 여긴 정리하고
We got yellow.
다른 쪽 북도를 지원하기로
I'm
하자.
gonna retry it.
제가 보고서는
This Otis is this Otis is actually useless. What a horrible Otis to have. Literally no damage. She did like nothing. She did like no damage. If she staggered him, then it would have been perfect, but she did no damage. Like 0. Yeah, make sure to save all your big moves for the guy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So what I do is I do win rate, and then I do this block. What are you doing that on? You're doing that on that. That's good. And then I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna save all my big moves. I'm saving all my big moves. Look, Otis is not doing a lot of damage. That is actually bad. Nice. Nice. Nice kill. Here we go. Nice stagger. Ow. Ow. Boom. Okay. I'll allow myself the purples. Actually, I'll use blue, and then I'll use purple on that one. That's fine. I want to save that so I can do that. And that's dominating. That's dominating. Okay, we can do that. Are we attacking everyone? Yes, we are. Also, I need a block. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, are we missing one? Yeah, we are. Yep, there we go.
날카롭고 정확하게. 빈틈 투성이로군.
Oh, actual damage. There we go. Actual damage. This one's dead. Yep, there we go. Dead. Boom. Okay. Now, I have so much damage right here, ready to go. I'll use that. Use that. I'll defend because I need to save these. I want to save those. Ow. Okay, I might have been putting too much of those stakes through me. Okay. I kind of have to use these or else I'm going to lose them, so use it on them. That's fine. I have to use this one. Use that one there. And I can do these. There we go.
날카롭고 정확하게.
No damage. It feels like I'm hitting them with like an inflatable bat or something. Nice dagger. Nice kill. Here we go.
너도 누군가에게
Nice dagger. Not a kill though, unfortunately. Nice. Nice stagger. They're all staggered now. Great. Except for this one. This one, please stagger. Nice. Okay. Only 2 of them left. I have a purple here, but I have some more coming this way. Do this. Do that. I'm going to do that. That. And that one there. And that one there. Easy. Kill him. That's 1. That's 2. Alright, now the big guy. Here we go. Nice. Okay. We're dominating all of those. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. That's favored? Really? That's dominating. And oh, that's dominating, so I'm gonna go unopposed on that one. And this one's neutral, so I'm gonna go unopposed on that one. There we go. Everything's dominating or unopposed. Here we go. Let's go for max damage. Max damage. Here we go. That's not a lot of damage. Oh my god, look at that stagger. Immediately stagger from just a counter. That's incredibly horrible. Look, that's horrible. And of course, literally no damage. There you go. Let's go. Oh, that's so bad. That's actually disgusting. That's so disgusting. And if I do win rate, yeah, it's dominating, but I'm worried I'm gonna get staggered again. Look, like right here, look, boom, and then boom. Come on, kill him. Come on. Nothing. All right. Why are they focusing on these? It's all favored. It's all favored. I'd rather do favored. Dominating. Neutral. And then those will be unopposed. That's fine. Oh, she's doing less damage? She's positive? Oh no. Alright, please stagger with this. Please stagger. Please. No! Please. We need to kill him this turn. Here we go. Please stagger. Okay, it's fine. There we go. We're good. Here we go. Second attack. With this, it's over. Nice.
지킬 게 많거든.
Nice. Crazy. We did it. We did it. Leveling up Otis was worth it. Even though it was temporary. We did
예전보다
it!
많이 나아진 것 같다.
Look at this.
야소.
Look how disgusting that is.
그러고
That's
보니까
so
그
bad.
이제 가오를 내려줄 나이가
Oh
없어졌지.
my god. Look at that.
다시 관리를 맡겨주실까?
That's sad. Otis, what are you doing? Ah, it's green now. It's all green. It's beautiful. All right, dulled harpoon. Oh my god, this is gonna be so easy. Are you kidding me? We're cooking.
지정 보호
We're
구역의
good.
소요 사태 확인.
You know what? I can go one harder. I can just go for full. There you go. Now we're cooking.
목표 위치로
We're cooking.
돌격 중.
I know I could have just brought my own, but I'd rather bring one that's high, like fully leveled. Well, they weren't too much trouble. Next up, you two, get in there. With Yoshu, let's do this, I guess. ST. What? She wants to switch teams. Really? Now? What's your problem this time, Yoshu? Your dulled harpoon doesn't interest me. It's dulled so much that I doubt I can even impale that sickly nerd over there. I don't think she'll have too much trouble impaling Hohenheim. Huh. I'd rather watch that blood fiend fight again. That was speaketh of me? That's tis quite the pickle. Oi, she wants to switch teams, is that alright? Of course not. You heard the man, let's go. Tsk. I'll admit that my harpoon's not as sharp as it used to be, and I'll admit that I lost a bit of my edge since then. But we're all sailing on the same boat, and I'm not going to hold you or anyone else back. I'm ready to go back to razor sharpness when the need arises. Huh. I'm swapping you out as soon as you start making a fool of yourself. Lass, I thought I've been clear enough on this. Switching teams ain't a thing. Perpetuum superbii. Pride. Heim droned on as if the bickering sinners didn't exist in the world. Wheels. Symbol. I thought he called someone Wheels. Like, I had a bad habit of calling like my friend in a wheelchair Wheels growing up, and I felt so bad for it after the fact. So every time I see Wheels, I become, oh god, it's so bad. Wheels. Symbol of technology and the vector of humanity's ultimate pursuit, the wheel, in its boundless pride, rolls on in search of the perfect circle, something unconquered even by nature. Yet, it remains uncaring for the flesh. It rends nor the grass it tramples in its path. Isn't that just confidence, not pride? You can't get anything done by just sitting idly in place. One might even say that pride is nothing but another name for overconfidence. It oft claims trailblazers or those who have never tasted failure. Huh. Someone like you, Haim? Well, that certainly is a perspective. Next up is Lusharai, lust. Moving on just like that, huh? The meaning of Perpetuum Lusharai, lust, is not exactly what it says on the tin. A more illustrative description would say that it is, yes, an obsession to spread a fragment of what forms the self, a desire to propagate, to breed. Of course, there is more to this concept than just that. While the word itself may be subject to interpretation limited to the carnal understanding, to share one's knowledge, one's ideas, to invite others into gaining understanding of a sliver of oneself, you seek to express that such things are lust as well. Not bad. I always appreciate these discussions with the learned. There never is any dead air. He's like, what about my conversations? Admit it, Heathcliff, all of that flew right over your head, didn't it? Why even ask? Unnecessary. Shut up and get in there. Yes. All right. Only a couple of wheelie boys. All right, we go for win rate. how are you struggling? I'd rather just power guard that.
나
Then.
선 속을
Here
벗어날
we go.
순 없다.
Couple of wheelie boys. Boom. Boom. Rage bait. Yeah.
기가 튀고.
There we go. Nice block. It wasn't good enough, but it's still a good block. Nice.
최선의 방어를.
Easy. Also, that was a stagger. Very nice. What's the challenge in this one? Do I just have to keep my health above a certain level? Or nah?
나 선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
There we go. Kill it. Oh, this one's over.
경외감 속에
Oh, they're all over. Nice.
경.
Nice.
대검의 머리가
The challenge is not to get hit 10 times. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I got hit twice already.
시선에 눈이 멀지 않도록.
Okay, we have to win rate this.
나 선 속을 벗어날 순
I got
없다.
hit twice already. We just gotta win every battle, and we should be good. And these guys are tough. They won't go down.
제압할게요.
Pretty crazy. They're not dying. There we go. See, that one's still not dead. There we go. Ward.
최선의 방어를.
Finally.
대검의 머리가
Dead.
쪼개지지 않았을 텐데.
And we still got one left. I don't want to use my good move, so I'm gonna do purple. Man, that straight line of purples though, we can get that straight line of purples. I'm gonna use that. Let's use the bottom row. Use that. Use that. Use that. There we
나
go.
선 속을 벗어날
It's
순
dead already. Boom. Easy.
경.
Should be one. Oh god, there's like a couple of big guys. All right, we're going purple all the way across. So purple. That's neutral. Purple. Which one? That's all neutral. Huh? Purple. That one's a strong one. Do I have my? I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that just to dominate on that one. And dominate, and then dominate, and then dominate, and then dominate. I kind of want to kill this one because this one here is gonna counter multiple times. I don't want it to counter me. I don't want it to counter me because I hate when things try to counter me. Okay, this is fine. Long line of purples.
제압할게요.
Here we go.
무불아위.
Oh, shot it. Not a lot of damage. See? Oh my god. Disgusting. When I attack this one's gonna counter every single time. Now counter. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no counter. Okay, I need to stagger him. Oh, wait, no, wait, don't. Okay, let's think this through. Dominating, dominating, dominate. Okay, so we can win rate that. That's favored. Struggling, favored. Dominating that, yes. Dominating, yes. Those are both favored. That's a dominating. Yes, that's good. That's favored. And that's favored. Nice. And one's unopposed as well. I'd rather dominate that one. Here we go. Good. Kill them all. Cool animation. Yeah. Alright, kill them all. Every single one. Sick. Okay, I think we should be good unless they counter or we lose these easy battles. That was close. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine. Hey, this is gonna stagger him. He's already staggered. Great. There we go. I believe this guy is staggered already. No! No! What are you doing? What the heck was that? Huh? Dude, did I fail already? Oh my god, that's disgusting. This one here dies. I'm making sure this one dies. Kill it. Purple, that one's gonna die. What the heck was that, man? There you go, kill him. Kill him. That was disgusting. I don't know if I lost that or not. Good stagger. Kill this one. Good. Yeah, that guy, I covered every move. Disgusting. Good. Now we can focus 100% on this guy. Just go for full damage. There you go. Kill him. I don't know if that is a pass or not. You're 6 out of 10? Weren't just empty words? Yes. Okay, we did it. Oh my god. That was horrible. For that last guy? I mean, we did it, but still, that last guy. Close. Look at all that damage. Sick. We're doing good. Stinging. Oh, we are good. Except my... Oh, wait. I can just take this donkey. I can just take this donkey, and then I'll bring... You know what? I don't want to bring Heisho pack. I'm gonna bring Encore Fell Bullet if it's good. I want to give this one a try. Yes. Here we go. Verily, nigh is the time for young Yisang and I to face the test. The nature of our trial shall take form as Pecatula Invidiae. Nvidia? The graphics card maker? I assume that we all have a first-hand experience with static shocks, like the superhero Static Shock. Oh, does Static Shock have aught to do with envy? Anyone who's been subjected to both static shock and the envy of others must know that the latter stings in the same manner as the former does. I ill comprehend thine explanations. I see. To explain in plainer example, Miss Donkey, you have always been fond of and held great respect for the illustrious color fixers, am I correct? Verily, I should be second to none were my passions for them to be measured. Now, imagine yourself at a convention of sorts, in which the said illustrious color fixers are holding an event to disseminate their autographs, and imagine you are part of the excited queue. Oh, indeed, I have mentally placed myself there. Proceed! Yet, in great misfortune, the event comes to a close mere moments before you were to receive your autograph. No! Alack for woe! Fate play of such a cruel jest on my pitiful soul. Now, do imagine, what sort of emotion would you feel for the fellow fan who received their final autograph immediately before you were to receive yours, ere the chance been robbed, or was robbed? Well, 'twould be quite the jealousy burning within mine heart, a painful tingling sensation in my... Oh. My, you certainly enjoy explaining things, don't you? I suppose all scholars are kindred spirits after all. You too, quit the chinwag and get in there. Verily, and then onward, onto a new adventure. Then I shall follow. Good, Donkey's about to get shot in the back, yeah. I mean, he had to explain it to her. What the heck? Oh my god. What? It's us. It's us. Okay, are we covering everything down? Unopposed? That's good. Yeah, we're covering everything down. Go, Donkey! Yes, there's only one. No! Yes! Yes! Go, Donkey. There's only one Donkey here. Stagger! Nice. Oh, wait, am I killing her? Oh my god! Immediately. Yo, what are you doing? Huh? Yo, brother! Huh? Huh?
드디어 칼을 찾았는가?
All right, I'm not bringing him. That one was horrible. Why do people even get that Heef-sang or Yi-sang? Oh, Heef-sang? No, Yi-sang. That was a terrible Yi-sang. Why would anyone bring that one? Ugh. Okay. Let's bring Heisho back. Let's not mess around. We're bringing two Heisho packs.
직선으로 질주하겠소.
Yeah, Fell Bullet is not that good. Yeah, that was horrible. That was actually disgusting. All right, here we go. Two Heisho packs. Also, I'm struggling from the get-go, man. Are you kidding me? How the heck am I struggling? Favored, neutral, struggling, and then favored, unopposed, neutral, struggling. Favored. All of those unopposed. Like, why are these? Those are struggling. It's gonna be so bad. Ow. 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 Don't stagger me, please. There we go. Come on. You can win this. There we go. Come on. Win this. Good. I was kind of hoping for a stagger. I did not get it though. Come on, Donkey! 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 There you go, the comeback. Oh my god. Come on, please. Give me the stagger. Ouch. Come on, Donkey. Unbelievable. Alright. Reset, 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 reset. Also, the challenge is to make sure they kill each other's versions. So Dawn kills Dawn and Yi-sang kills Yi-sang. That makes sense. We're getting so unlucky. I don't want to bring any of these guys. Fell Bullet is not too good. I'm gonna bring Solemn Laments. Maybe that one's good. Because there's nothing wrong with my donkey. My donkey is perfect in every way. Alright, here we go. All right, here we go. Oh my god, those are all... Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Here we go. Donkey, what are you doing? Donkey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god, she's throwing. She's throwing. She's throwing. Oh my god. All right, this run's already disgusting. All right, she's throwing. Forget about it. What a waste. She's throwing from the get-go. Ugh, disgusting. The two skill threes of Yi-sang would goes crazy because could have won. Yeah. Still, Donkey not winning her first fight. That's horrible. There we go. Horrible. Actually horrible. Especially when it's favored and you lose 2 fights in a row. Horrible. I refuse. There we go. I guess that's okay. There we go. Good donkey. There we go. Good donkey. Good stagger. There we go. That's how we want to start. This is how we want to start. There we go. That's how we want to start. Come on, Yi-sang. Now Yi-sang's the one letting me down. Now he's the one letting me down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good. Finally. Bullets and a stagger. Nice. Alright, I need Yi-sang to kill him. So I will... who has higher speed right now? 7, 7? I need Yi-Sang to kill. Who goes first when they're both at 7 speed? Because I need Yi-Sang to kill him. But I can't have Donkey kill him. And this is all counters. It is left first, so I'm already screwed. So I'm screwed already. I can't use Ego. So I am screwed. I lost this. I lost it. Counters only activate on hit. Okay. Oh, that's good. Sick. There we go. Nice. Okay, now they're both W Corp. Are they attacking each other? I mean, they're crisscrossing. I don't want them to crisscross because I'm worried that they might dominate that. Struggle. Favored. Unopposed. I think that's fine. And then that's all unopposed. That's all unopposed. Is he that fast? Yeah, he's freaking fast. Okay, we're just gonna have to do that. Ow. The donkey is staggered right now. Nice stagger. Donkey, live, please. Please, donkey. Donkey! Oh, thank God, she's alive. Okay. This is very bad. Both donkeys are staggered. This is very bad. Oh, this is so bad. Both donkeys. Also, you finished the challenge. You only need to do it once. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, both donkeys are staggered. This is very bad. Man, I need it. Okay, here we go. Fine. Please, please. Oh, it's over. I'm gonna die. Yeah, donkey's dead. There we go. Thank you for the stagger. I can worry about this donkey. There we go. Kill this donkey. I'm about to lose a dominate. There we go. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. There we go. Nice. Now flex on him. Flex on him. There we go. Nice flex. Finally, we did it. $70% of the damage. Yes. The price of curios. Also, we're at 3,000 lunacy. We're doing good. We need to hit 3,600 so we can do 3 10 rolls. There we go. The price of curios. No, curiosity. Oh, I can't bring donkey? Why can't I not bring donkey? Thorough participants 11? Wait, can I really not bring donkey?
먼저 준비하고 있을게요.
Unbelievable. Okay, if I have to bring someone, I have to bring a Mersault. There you go. So, my team.
군주가 나선다.
의로움을
걸맞는
지정부
Oh, and then the backups. Okay, that's fine.
살아서 돌아갈 수만 있다면.
I just can't bring donkey.
뭐
시소
의뢰. 살아서
시소
의뢰.
현장 기다리고 있었죠.
This is fine.
마지막까지
Don't worry about it.
발버둥 칠 수밖에.
I won't. The foundation that led to this disaster was laid by none other than Yi-Sang, whose only sin was making an innocent, tragically casual comment. Sometime after we ran our final test. Please vacate the room, people. Clean up coming through. Apologies. Miss Donkey has ought to. Prithee, avail me but a moment. The shoelaces upon Rocinante have come undone. What? How? I remember tying like 7 different knots on your shoes. Yet 'twere quite the hideous excess. Oh, sorry, to be forced upon. Wait, excess. Sorry, accessory. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what is she trying to say? Yet 'twere quite the hideous accessory to be forced upon Rocinante. I have tied one of them once again in the shape of a ribbon. Yeah, the knots didn't look that great. Ribbons are cute. Oh boy. I mean, she should know how to tie a rope. Yet one must begin to wonder about the consequences of Miss Donkey's freeing her feet from Rocinante at her present state. Huh? Whatever art thou suggesting? Rocinante is none other than my eternal steed, bound to me by fate itself. None shall ever dare sever the bond betwixt us. It was a query posed towards Miss Faust. Yet I appreciate your answer all the same. And Faust's reply was what set fire upon that rather combustible foundation. I cannot know. Then we must find out. What? An obvious outcome, given that no relevant data has ever been collected. Well then, no time like the present to get collecting, huh? Good thing we're in a lab too. Where else are we going to get another chance to do that? The course of action is highly inadvisable. Yeah, sounds like a bad time to me. I heard all kinds of horrible stuff happen on that train the moment her shoes came off. Sure did. But 'twas but an independent decision called by Rocinante itself due to certain extreme circumstances that had not to do with mine will. Well, you know, potato. I was already quite aware that the core of that individual may as well lie in her pair of running shoes. Fie on thee! Thou shan't treat a person like oh, okay, I can't read. Fie on thee! Thou shan't treat a person such as I like some useless shell. What if we slipped her shoes off and on again really quickly? Oh, that would be horrible. The standards here at the LCE department demand precise measurements. In other words, these tests would be meaningless if all we were measuring is a hollow shell. A hollow shell? We have indulged your predictable provocations enough, Heim. It is necessary to remind you that we have not received the full report of what transpired during that incident. In other words, you are risking the occurrence of an unexpected event. You concern yourself unnecessarily. The construction of my laboratory boasts a quite solid build. Not even abnormalities on the more powerful side of things can puncture holes in its walls. Oh, very well. I will not force your hand, however. Due to your unwillingness, I am behooved to record as such in my research journal. They're arguing over shoelaces, yeah. Due to the concerned sinner's utterly terrified reaction at the prospect of having to remove her shoes, I must unfortunately leave only a half-complete test result here. They keep goading her on. Utterly terrified? And for your information, these research reports are stored for at least a decade. Then everyone's gonna know she was terrified for a decade. Yes, we will have possession of a full record of your plain cowardice for at least 10 years. Uh-oh. Outcome, NA. Subject, a reason? Subject was too scared to participate. Oh no, even Martin is doing it. After much contemplation, I have come to conclude that dearest Rocinante deserves a moment of respite as well. And I, Don Quixote, shall demonstrate before thee that Don Quixote is Don Quixote in her course still, without Rocinante's assistance. Are you sure this is a good idea, Faust? Hohenheim. If your employment at Limbus Company ever comes to a unilateral termination, I suppose the cause will be rather apparent. Your highly irresponsible level of curiosity. Not a good idea. Got it. That would be my greatest honor as a researcher. Hey, if anything ever goes wrong, Yisang will be ready to slip those shoes right back on your feet at a moment's notice, okay? I shall be on the ready. Behold me not with such excessive anticipation all. There shan't be any new revelations here. Don Quixote began to untie her shoes, seething. The 7-layered knot poseth quite the difficulty. Young Ishmael, wherefore hast thou tied these cords with such unwavering tightness on a ship? I was hoping they'd be the last knot those shoelaces would ever tie. Of course, there we go. Rest thee well, Rocinante. For I... Again? The sinners and I were all quite nervous, but none of us stepped forward to stop this experiment. Why didn't we stop this? Was it because we thought we knew removing Rocinante doesn't necessarily mean she'll be losing control? Because we saw the effects on the warp train and at La Marshland? I'm just gonna call it now. She removed them, and then it's just gonna be stinky. It's just gonna be stinky now. Or was it because we assumed that Rocinante was now just a disguise, and now that Don Quixote has accepted her past as Sancho, removing it wouldn't affect her psyche at all? Whichever was the case, it was a mistake to ignore that nagging feeling. These researchers don't know what facing Don Quixote, Sancho, the second kindred is like. We do. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. I guessed incorrectly. Oh, mother. Our existence is death in perpetuity. Complete us, fill our hunger. We pray unto you, fill us with the blood of humans. With the blood of humans. Ugh. The teeming, shouting voices suddenly began to echo in my head. They're the voices of all the children he had embraced. Or perhaps this was the blood fiend's instinct-given voice, imprinted upon them at the moment of their birth. Proliferate this disease, embrace this unending hunger for blood, and propagate the family. So many voices, so much yearning, so much desire. Every single kindred that has ever existed in the past kneels before Don Quixote. Oh, dearest mother, as your children, when shall we be permitted to quench this thirst for blood? Oh no, someone slipped their shoes back on, come on! I must drink blood. I have to drink all the blood. All the blood that the family deserve to drink, I must. Dante, wake up! Also, my model is lagging right now. Oh, my connection is killing me. Ain't this a lot like the last time at that building when the fire on his head suddenly exploded? I gotta get a hold of myself. Thirst. My body can't even feel thirsty. This doesn't make any sense. I'm okay. I'm okay now. What did you see, Dante? If we want to bring Donkey back, we're going to need to quench her thirst somehow. We need something to sate the combined thirst, the desire of every single kindred. That's not good. Do you keep any blood in here? Let's at least try to quench what's... yeah, we have some blood samples if you need them. Dang it. Have you been listening to what executive manager has been saying? It's the combined thirst of every single kindred. A few blood samples aren't going to do anything. So you're going to sit here and you're going to sit here and do nothing? Ain't this just a matter of getting her shoes back on? Right, Yi-sang, shoes, get those shoes back on our feet. I cannot. A bizarre wall of pressure surrounds her. This is one luxury cig. Good flavor. I bought those luxury cigarettes with our last bonus pay. These readings are incredible. So much power, even in a state that is, for all intents and purposes, complete emaciation. What? You egged her on, knowing this would happen? I had many outcomes in mind. Some were quite similar to this, but this is beyond even the most extreme of my predictions. How the heck are you so calm about this? We gotta do something. You haven't seen how hard that last hits. What would be the use of panicking now? If the outcome does not align with the predictions, the first course of action should be to analyze the given data. However, it doesn't seem like our containment measures will be the answer here. Thus, the task of stopping her seems to fall straight onto all of you. Oh God. Time for us to pay the price of curiosity. So I'm guessing it's the combined thirst of all the kindreds for her. So the combined thirst for all the kindreds. I'm assuming that's because she hasn't drank blood in, like, at all. She has not drank blood at all for such a long time. Couple. Yearning for blood. She loses base offense and defense level. Donkey, wake up. Where's Rochanante? There you go, this is fine. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What is that? Huh? Dude, that was supposed to be favored. That was disgusting. There we go. Oh, she has so much health. There we go. She has so much health. My shield. Oh, that's so much. That's gonna hurt. Ouch. But I blocked it though. Close to stagger though. Here we go. Dude, I'm nowhere close to a stagger. This is insane. Win rate. That first neutral is gonna be insane. That's a hopeless. Why the heck am I? That's neutral. Why the heck am I going with a hopeless on that one? Dominating, and that's unopposed, or that's gonna be struggling. I'd rather defend against that power guard. It's all covered, and then this last one's not covered. That's gonna be a struggling. That's fine. Since Dad Quixote died, she is the next in line to start a family. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense because all of the other kindred that Dad Quixote made is gone. So it's all on her now to continue the family. Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on. Dude, we're getting screwed. We are getting absolutely screwed. Cooked. I might just restart. Dude, we are getting cooked. Like, actually cooked. We have 3 staggers right now. I'm gonna restart. There we go. I'm gonna restart. There's no point in continuing if we're just gonna die. That's actually horrible. Also, we're getting screwed on all of our rolls. Every single one of our rolls for this, we have been getting screwed on.
범인이었던 지난 날과 다를
Okay.
바가 무엇인지
I need to bring a Mersault.
떠오르는 해가
I can bring Prince of Martianland. Perhaps maybe that will be better. Everyone else is good? Yeah, it's just, yeah, we're fine with this.
마지막까지.
It's actually horrible. Like, the rolls we've been getting have been so bad. There you go. Alright. Here we go. See, that's a hopeless. I have to defend against that. Favored, dominating, favored, unopposed, unopposed. Here we go.
위야
See, even though it's favored, it's so high that it screws me. It's so bad. Look at that.
목을 떨궈주마.
It's actually horrible. Finally. Oh, he needs a counter to activate his next form? Okay. There we go. Good job. Okay, now I just gotta block. Rolled like literally a 3. Nice block. Not a stagger. Here we go. That's a struggling. See, how is it determining this? I'll have to take it to neutral. That's all struggling. It's all struggling. I'll have to take the neutral. I'll have to take the favored. I'll have to take the neutral. This is actually horrible. That's ward. That's gonna be neutral.
시비스럽게 명한다.
Good.
숨쉬는 자 누구 하나 살려보내지 마라.
Ow. Ow, this one's struggling. I think Hanlu is like he's gonna be staggered. Also, this one's gonna be bad too. I think we're just screwed. Like, this is not an easy fight. We're just gonna get screwed over and over. Ouch. No way we're winning this one. Yep, there we go. Kill me, kill me. There we go, good job. Ow, 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 ow. And now we're down to 4 staggers. All right, just kill us. Yeah, kill us. There we go. Kill us. Maybe it's a scripted death. Here we go. That's one dead.
지원 요청을
적을 물어뜯고 너의 쓸모를 보여라.
It's maybe it's scripted. Maybe it's supposed to be a scripted death.
위야. 막아내지 못하리.
There we go.
지나온 길을
Oh, he's dead.
과연
All right, kill Faust. There we go. Good job. Faust gone. The only one doing damage to us. Or only one doing damage. All right, there's Mersault gone too. Nice. Yeah, we're screwed on this one. Give up. There's no shot. There's no way. There's zero shot. We're all dead. Okay.
대리사는
I might just have to say, you know what? Screw the backups. I need to bring actual
떠오르는
stuff.
해가 부끄럽군요.
When in doubt, why do people load like, here we go. That's a decent one. Here we go. We might just have to go all heavy hitters.
군주가
의로
Show
독재팀의
facts.
협조 시선 지정 보호 구역에 소유
Yeah, it's
잡혀
fine.
시선
Yeah, this is fine.
의 시간을
There we go.
벌러갈 시간.
Polar, how are you losing? I'm losing because of the, what's it called? Yeah, because max sanity. Immediately at 45. It's so bad. And all my rolls suck. Alright. I have to do that. I know that says dominating. Gotta power guard that. Everyone else is fine. Power guard. Yeah, everyone else is okay. Except for the neutrals. Here we go.
이 앞에
정확하게.
숨쉬는 자 누구 하나
That's
살려보내지
gonna
마라.
hurt, but it's fine. Nice. Dude, I ended up losing that one too. Disgusting. Sounds like a non-syncing problem. Yeah.
목을
Oh,
떨궈
finally some damage. Thank you. Now Faust is gonna lose this one horribly. Now she's gonna stagger Faust. Here comes the Faust stagger. Oh, not staggered.
결정 염화.
There we go. Okay. We have a couple dominatings. We have a struggling here, but it's fine. As long as we dominate Answer Me Heisho packs, I think we're fine. Here we go. Ow. 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 Okay, Faust is dead. They're gonna kill Faust now. Yep, Faust is gonna die. Answer Me Heisho packs. There we go. Finally. Also, ouch. What happened to Answer Me Heisho
저
packs?
해충들을 도려내라. 염화.
But there's no shot. She has so much armor now. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, she's still at 96 armor. Ow. There we go. Ow. Okay, there goes Yoshu. She's about to get staggered. Ouch. There we go. We finally knocked her sanity down to 0. So at least we can do stuff. But we have 2 staggers. And we're struggling here. I'd rather guard. One-sided guard? That's all one-sided guard because they're so damn slow. Alright, that's the best we can do. There we go. Nice. Nice. Gotta hope for the stagger. Yes! Okay, staggered. Okay, we're good. Oh my god. Yes, thank goodness for the stagger. Now we can go full damage. Okay, now we can go full damage. Faust is so 3 health, Faust.
나 선
Alright,
속을
we're
벗어날
going
수
for
없는
full damage now. Faust is dead. She got 1 slash in and then it was over. Faust gone.
차라리 아무것도 놓지 마라.
Oh, come on.
적을
Okay,
물어뜯고 너의
she's back.
쓸모를 보여라.
Okay, dominating, unopposed. Then that's unopposed, unopposed. Okay, why is that all unopposed? There's so many attacks that we're just not countering. That's crazy. How are we not... When Honglu uses Heisho packs against someone with unbreakable points, they attack after Honglu is... Okay, I get it. Why are there so many unopposed? There's 6 attacks and 6 of us, but... Okay, I need to do this myself. The game doesn't understand. That's neutral. Oh, favored. Favored. Dominating. Dominating. Favored, I'll take that. Unopposed. I guess we'll just take that one opposed. You understand how win rate works? No, not really. I just click on it. Is it like calculating how much damage I can do to get the stagger in or no? Oh, so she's level 85. Holy. Yeah, I don't really understand how win rate works, like at all. It chooses the leftmost, so it is not good in a focus and causes problems. Ah, see, that's why. See, I was smart enough to know. Notice, not know, but notice. Here we
나
go.
선 속을 벗어날 수는 없.
Here we go. I just need damage. Okay, not enough for a stagger, but it's fine. Ow. Ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. It's fine. I'm not staggered. Good. Good. I just need to survive. That's all I need to do. Oh my god, what is she doing? Okay, there we go. About to say. Good. Okay, good. Also, ouch. What are you doing? Oh, okay, are we screwed? I think we are. Ow. All dead. Rip. Yeah, we're all dead. I must. Don Quixote. No, I must. I have to be the mother of all of them. To all of them. The family's thirst. It's... No, my lady. You needn't be the mother of anyone here. Here. You are a sinner. Nothing more. He's here. The goat. The goats! Look at them! Wow! Oh my goodness. He's bringing her back by beating her senseless. Oh god. I will not place the blame of this incident on anyone, Dante. I understand that no one could have expected this outcome, given the dearth of intelligence regarding the binding tool the first kindred had gifted to the third sinner. Well then. I hadn't that much first-hand experience with watching Virgil fight, but this was certainly the most exhausted I've seen him after a fight. Oh god. Needed to use 3 Mang to fight Sancho. How sad. I decided to say nothing and turned the clock. After some time passed. Donkey, are you back? My beloved Donkey? Donkey, what happened? Did you lose consciousness or did something affect your memory? Manager Esquire, my memories were fine, but I heard something as soon as I removed my shoes. Voices, right? Once again, you have witnessed me. Yes, the voices, so many voices. But voices? The voices of my family. But the blood fiends of La Marchand are all. Sinclair trailed off. Every single blood fiend left inside La Marchand was killed when the amusement park collapsed. In other words, most of Donkey's lower kindreds were dead. That is, indeed, that is correct. But I cannot well explain how. The only way I might explain this is that it was as though my very blood remembered them still. I recognized some of them, and some were voices of those I once deeply cared for. It seems that I was, against my own desire, made to ascend to my father's seat. Perhaps I always was ever since then. And I was struck not only by my thirst, but the combined thirst of every single one of the children. Oh god. Thirst. Indeed, I'm also bound by that thirst. It is only natural, because I am a blood fiend. Thus, the pressure of it all broke my hold of sanity, and I hurt you all, as Donkey the Blood Fiend, a higher kindred, not as Donkey, a sinner, and your friend. Donkey, this isn't your fault, it's... No, such words are now meaningless. She looks down at her pair of shoes, the strings again neatly tied. The higher office will now be regularly supplying you with artificial blood packs. Haim approached us after spending a while vigorously scribbling something in their notes, or in his notes. The blood substitute will be very similar to real blood in terms of composition, and we won't have any issues with supply. The thing is, she doesn't need it. She doesn't. I don't suppose you actually believe that mere willpower will be enough to withstand this urge. Oh, maybe she does. Armageddon, welcome in. Maybe she does. Considering that the Dad Quixote is now dead, and all of the kindreds are now dead. I have done quite well suppressing it thus far. Yeah, indeed, and that was precisely the wick attached to a ticking time bomb within the LCB. Must I remind you that the soundness of this limiter of yours is quite tenuous, as today's events have demonstrated? Is it your implication that the purpose of conducting this reckless experiment was to determine the full extent of the latent danger? I don't know. It seems like he was only in it to sate his curiosity. Call it merely the auspice of opportune convenience. This risk factor had to be measured sooner or later. Had I known the full extent of the danger she posed, I would have immediately requested a forceful summoning of your department. Of course, as large as this void of unknowns was, we were able to fill it with much new information. That's not very nice of Donkey. Despicable. Certain analyses can be drawn by comparing the reports regarding blood fiends and this very experiment. Let us discuss the thirst you experienced first. For example, the combined desire of every lower kindred. Yes, indeed, it is true. The Marchand kindred have been completely eradicated due to the events at La Marchand. But you still heard the voices of your children, yes? What are you trying to say? I aim to discuss the powerful binding force contained within blood. LCD's cooperative report explains that blood is not merely a carrier of nutrients, but something more, that it contains certain abstract values as well. We sent in a complaint that the report was far too vague in its wording, and we received a reply their on-site investigative reasoning team leader spat out, the contents of which were equally fascinating. This desire of their kind, this thirst, is something that may as well be imbued and imprinted on the familial bloodline. Normally, the weight of that thirst is far too heavy for any individual to bear, which is why they propagate, to bear the unbearable burden together. But considering that all that desire is now focused onto an individual, on account of the extinction of her entire family line, it is easy to see why her hold to sanity was so easily broken, no matter the strength of her will. She alone was made to bear the responsibility, the pressure, the duty of having to raise the family once again. And because none of those needs are currently met, there comes the endless exacerbating thirst and more thirst. It is quite fascinating to see how your kind preserves these very abstract values in the physical form of blood. The mere words thirst does quite the insufficient job of describing the intensity with which you have lost control. This was my oversight, I must admit. Dawn is gonna have to lose her virginity. No, Dawn is pure, a hero. I do respect your efforts to be liberated from your nature, I truly do. But I also maintain that it is highly advisable for you to regularly consume the provided blood packs. Understood. No, donkey. But one day, I wish to dismount from Rocinante and walk bare of feet and feel the earth under my own skin. I was able to establish one positive fact from this exercise, however. What might that be? That there are those who would quite literally throw their lives on the line to stop you, even if you were to take off your shoes. Yeah, us. In other words, I don't believe it'll be necessary for other departments to exercise any separate control over you. Yeah, she's got us. Well, now that I have a first-hand account of your conditions, I will write the following in the report. Still quite unstable, yet with the effort from the subject herself and efforts from various other environmental factors, this subject has been deemed sufficiently controllable. Once again, I do respect your efforts, or any kind of effort, really, because I've never had much use for it myself. Donkey took a deep breath, then turned to face the sinners. By then, her eyes had regained their usual softer look. But sorrow was seeping through the tone of her voice, despite her theatrical manner of speech returning. Her tone reminded me of our time at La Martianland. My deepest apologies, dearest friends. Forsooth, I shall ever persevere to see that Rocinante, my shoes, are never to be removed again. Lass, you're looking at it all wrong. You're going to remove those shoes one day, yeah? And that's what you're going to persevere towards. She's got us! She's got us! Verily. I think she let out a brief, quiet laughter. Ah, Manager Esquire. Perchance, is there aught that thou concealeth from my knowledge? Uh-oh. What do you mean? Does she know about, like, them taking Dad Quixote? I don't think so. It's no coincidence that at this very moment I noticed Faust looking in my direction. I don't know if I made the right choice here, but Faust nodded lightly as though to say that I did. I stopped hesitating, and the tick-tocking noise came to a stop. Very well then. However, I cannot help but admit that I felt some degree of anxiety as I watched Donkey walk away as though nothing had happened. Donkey, no! Why do we have to lie to her? Why? Oh, she's my favorite.
예전보다 많이 나아진 것 같다.
Look at all that damage!
나도.
Wow! So much
그러고
damage.
보니까 그
We did it.
환상체
And it's all green.
이제 가오를
We're doing a
내려줄
good job.
나이가 없어졌지.
Finally,
다시
a couple more.
관리를
The
맡겨주시면
hierarchy. Oh, this is just story. Sweet. Story time. Well, now that that's over and done with, I would like the sinners to come gather round here. Haim placed the sinners in a single file before him and began. Green, Lunny, green. Now that the regular checkup is complete, we finally have enough data to compare your pre-employment statuses to those of your current selves, which means, indeed, we were able to measure your pre-employment combat capabilities as well. Oh, and what are your conclusions? Allow me to preface this by saying that there isn't much significance in establishing this particular hierarchy of power on a linear scale. Like I said, you are all equally mediocre at the present anyways, and oi, there's plenty of significance, all right. We gotta know who's the big boss. Big boss. While this is but a speculation of the worst case scenario, we must know which one of us has the most right and authority to lead the rest of the sinners in case our executive manager becomes, due to some unknown yet inexorable circumstances, unavailable. Big boss. I love Metal Gear Solid. It's so good. What peak games. Hey, that's... I don't listen to anyone wickier than I am. Huh. What if there was a reason I was the first one to introduce... Wait. What if there was a reason I was the first one asked to introduce himself? There was a burgeoning interest between the sinners to see which one of them would be at the apex of this scale, where did it be measured by their strength prior to the employment. Hey, maybe before I lost my memories, maybe I was the strongest. Dante, don't. It is interesting how every collective has a desire to get a clear picture of the pecking order. A negative expression of this desire may even lead to juvenile behaviors among children. For example, stealing their colleagues' lunch for meager reasons, such as scoring higher than they did on a test. It sounds like that's what happened to you, my friend. You're not speaking from personal experience, are you? Thus, I believe that trying to conceal the outcome of the test from you would be quite meaningless. Each of your placements in that line you are standing in signifies the very order you were so curious to know. I do not wish to waste any more breath on this subject. There was a long silence. Is this the order? And then the sinners all turned to look at the person standing in the frontmost position of the line. Yi Sang! This has to be the longest, most awkward, most loaded silence I've ever seen or ever felt in my life. Much did I wish to hold shrouded. Much did I wish to hold. I can't read. I'm sorry, guys. I can't read. I'm illiterate. Much did I wish to hold shrouded in my fathoms. Yet, I yearn still to convey that we are all more than meets the eye. Yet there remains a certain abundance within my heart. Perhaps the test of this day paint a picture of both of my qualities. Thus spoke I, Yi Sang. He's very smug. Yi Sang. I will place trust in the faith that all of you shall one day sprout wings, as I have. Yi Sang, it's the other way around. Oh no. Oh no. Yi Sang. No, he's the last one. And he did that whole speech. He was like, I still hold on to the hope that one day you may be as good as I am. Ah yes, the line was made from my point of view. Oh no. From here, the sinner wielding that oversized lance is the one at the front of this line. 8 people in the stream, what a big number in real life. 10 people. God, I'm just trying to imagine just 10 people standing over my shoulder watching me. It's so, oh God, if compared to, yeah. Donkey, she's the number 1 in our hearts and in power. Well, you said some cool words though. We got this, right? Yi Sang. We're two peas in the pod. We're We're birds of the same feather. Donkey. Well, 'tis quite the bashful occasion to be the center of such fervent attention of one such company. I wouldn't say fervent is the right word. Worried, maybe. I shall be vigilant. No one seemed to have any objections or doubts about who the strongest sinner was given the earlier event. On second thought, it appears that it would be best if we left the commands to Ishmael, as we done so far. Otis mumbled through gritted teeth. Forsooth, I am in agreement. I am more partial to roles such as a defending fixer or a squire. 'Tis oft the case that such side characters enjoyed greater popularity since time immemorial. Very happy to see this discussion not coming to blows. Now, are we all ready to move on from this? Wait a minute. Aren't we all forgetting something pretty important? That's just how the world works, Greg. No one remembers anyone between first and last place. I even forget my own placement in the order. No, I mean, fellas, I wasn't even part of the list. What? How are you not part of the list? Oh, were you not? Who cares, mate? There's 12 of us. Some people just fall out of the radar. Big deal. Let's just get on with it. Hey, you just can't just disregard me like that. Like swanning away like a fly. I guess somewhere around my level probably, or Heathcliff's. Ishmael replied in a voice that had clearly lost all interest in this discussion. He really is an outcast. Yeah. You're the sinner with that bizarre insectoid arm. We had no choice but to place you in the least favorite category of all researchers. Oh, that's so mean! Why? Why are they so mean to Greg? Leave him alone. Exceptions. Oh, why are they so mean to him? They really hate that, huh? Oh, wait, was that a bad joke that I missed? We had no choice but to place you in the least favorite category of all researchers, exceptions.
I have returned once again to Med Bebot and
welcome
watch
in.
I stream on this curse wrench manor.
Bebot. They don't like bugs. They really hate that, right? Yeah, bugs. Welcome in, King. In other words, you are a unique case that cannot well be placed in a list or a scale. To do so would be irresponsible. He's too powerful. He's so powerful, you can't put him on a scale. I'd say you carry a certain potential. That, potential is it? Does that mean I could also be first place if all goes well? It could very well be the reverse given the definition of potential. Yeah, potential means you can either go up or you have the potential to go down. God, is this LCCB checkup? Yes, it is. It is, King. We're almost done with this intervallo. Let's not query. Let not this query hollow. Harrow, you're mine, Greg. Your day will come. Feels funny getting consoled by the guy who placed last. Oh no. It's like you finish the race, you break your leg, you don't finish it, and then the guy in last place is like, "Don't worry, man, you did your best." See, it makes you feel worse. Oh no, Greg, no. Also, welcome in, Faust. Oh no. Greg, no. New classification. Codes. Sorry, it sounded so weird saying that. It's like, oh, new classification. Codes. After some time passed. Next, we must discuss the classification numbers. You mean the center numbers? We have been assigning risk levels for distortions just as we have for abnormalities. The observation logs you have written for us were of great help, of course. My researchers struggled to parse the handwriting of certain sinners, however, but it was good data all the same. We once had a 3-hour debate over a letter. Even that bloody governess gave up on trying to fix my handwriting. Heathcliff grinned proudly and wiped the side of his nose. He's like, yep, I don't know how to write. I am illiterate and proud. As you all must be well aware, the current system of classification numbers has a rather significant oversight. because abnormalities were creations of the former L Corp, our classification system had to be lifted whole from their system. However, the criteria by which the former L Corp measured the risk levels was the amount of their energy production. As a correlation of sorts, it was often the case that the more aggressive abnormalities produced more energy, but their destructive capabilities were not part of the criteria despite the correlation. That is why certain abnormalities were assigned relatively lower risk levels, I almost said retroactively, despite their potential to kill even multiple higher ranking employees. They were an energy company at the end of the day. It makes sense that their priority would be to measure the energy output. Yep. However, here both abnormalities and distortions must be suppressed via direct confrontation. Thus, the former L Corp classification system is rather incongruent with our purposes. I once heard someone say that we should be wary of people who drone on in the intro. Thus, it became necessary for us to reorganize the distortion's risk level and classification codes. Wow, how interesting. So, whose job is it going to be?
Going on holiday. Me
Yeah.
planning to go to. My family will took me to France.
France. I love France. I've never been there, but I want to go. I want to go to France and then try and flex my horrible French. Je parle petit français. It's very, very little French, but it's gonna be fun. I hope you enjoy it. That's gonna be fun. I'm sorry for Oh no, going to France. My friend group. Whenever we want to talk about French, and I love the French. I love French. I love France. I studied French. Every time they talk about French, they abbreviate French like this. They write it like this, like it's a slur. It's not supposed to be like that. They write it like that. It's so bad. Tomorrow I have exams. All the knowledge I remember is watching Limbus right now. Yes, good. Oh, it's so good. Yap us something in French, please. I mean, I can't just be put on the spot. All I know is like I studied French for 2 years, or I study French, or I can speak French, or a little bit of French. Portuguese is more my strong suit. Sorry. Portuguese is more my strong suit, as well as Japanese. French, oui. Yes. It's quite good. Wow, how interesting. So whose job is that going to be? I try to speak Brazilian. My dad's Brazilian. Oh, that's so cool. Nice. I try to speak Brazil. Yeah. I can speak Portuguese pretty well. Thing is, I have an American accent, so it sounds pretty badly. Eu posso falar pouquinho de português. Eu estudei pouco quando eu tava mais jovem. Mas agora eu tô só falando com minha família, meus amigos e coisas assim. E eu tô sendo pago pela minha companhia porque eu consigo falar português. Então é bom pra estudar as coisas assim, pra ficar pago mais dinheiro, que é bom. See, I can speak. The thing is, being put on the spot, it's very difficult because I try to think about it and I don't know what to say. And my Portuguese speaking it sucks because I default to the same vocabulary words that I know. I didn't study enough, but I know enough to understand. That's so cool. I tried to speak Russian and ended up saying gibberish because of my Thai accent. Yeah, I feel very, very, very fortunate because I'm American, yes, but I am from an area in the US. Like I was born and raised in an area of the US where there's a heavy accent. And the fact that I do not have an accent from my family, from my environment, from like everything, thank goodness. Thank the stars that I do not have an accent. And you can't tell which part of the US I'm from. Like if you guys had to guess which part of the US I'm from, what would you guys say? East Coast, New York, New Jersey, Florida, Colorado, Arizona, California, Washington State, UW, all those places. I'm so happy. Texas, I am not from Texas. I am not from Texas. I don't think I've ever stepped foot in Texas. No, I've never stepped foot in Texas in my life. No, I lied. I stopped at the airport. I think I had a couple layovers in Houston and Dallas, maybe Austin. I don't remember, but yeah, thankfully not. I'm from the East Coast US, like New York area. And I don't have an accent. I don't have a New York accent. I'm walking in. I don't have it. Canada, no, I don't have a Canadian accent. Even though I say about instead of about and sorry. But those are bad habits I picked up as I was growing up. Like I say sorry a lot, but sometimes the sorry kind of comes out, but it's okay. But yeah, like East Coast, Boston, New York, whatever. Thankfully, no accent. Thank goodness, no accent. As despite I like those accents and I can understand them pretty well. Some people just don't understand accents. I'm glad I didn't pick it up. It makes learning languages a lot easier, but you can't escape like an American accent, like a general American accent. It's unfortunate. I am rather taken aback by the naivete with which you ask me that question. It's us, sinners without the right to refuse, was it? Wait a sec. Aren't you just offloading your own work onto us? A privilege given to researchers. Oi, don't be so ignorant, yeah? Oh, hydrate. I don't have any water. Hold up.
I want to speak Russian because I watched Tokidoki Bosoto Roshiade Dereru Tonari no Ariya-san.
Yes, I know that anime. Anime. I know that anime. It's quite good. Australian accents is just saying words wrong. You say that, but I did go on a business trip to New Zealand and Australia earlier this year. I was there for a month, and I absolutely love the Aussies and the Kiwis. I love them. Like, their accent is so good. I love the Australian accent. It's so good. The thing is, I can't replicate it because the moment I replicate it, it's gonna be borderline racist. It's like, I don't mean to be racist, but, and then you say the most racist, the most heinous thing known to humanity. It's so bad. Like, I want to learn, but the thing is, you get to a point where you can't change your accent. You cannot. Or even worse, you lose your accent. I live in Australia. The accent is just pronouncing the sound wrong. Yeah. Have you ever said the N-word? Never. Unless the N-word is something else. But I've never said the N-word that you're thinking about. Never. Also, what the heck? I got a email saying, congratulations for your 2 months of YouTube Premium. I started paying for Premium because I hate ads. And my card gives it to me for free. I have a credit card that reimburses that. I know everyone has a racist side, but I just can't prove it. My family, my mother always used to tell me everyone's a little bit racist on the inside. There's no person who's like truly selfless and truly not racist. There's varying degrees, and there's varying like things on the head that basically you just have to like realize. What would you do if you see a black person? Do nothing. Yeah, it's just a person. It's just a person. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. But you have to go with what's it called? You got to go with the mindset that people are just people. Like, no matter where you are. Yeah, people are just people. And like, some of the like smartest people I've ever met, some of the like most proud people I've ever met, they might not be the same skin color as me, and that's okay. Like, I consider myself pretty dumb, like so dumb. But like, people with the same skin color as me might be the smartest person or might be the dumbest person. But the thing is, we're all human. That's the big thing. So that's the big thing. You just gotta respect everyone. And that's my mindset. The same way Donkey, like, I see Donkey, I'm so happy because she treats everyone the same. She treats every single situation as like a huge like adventure. I love that kind of like unsullied mindset. I love that. Like, I hope that I can continue with this positivity at my new job here in Korea, because my goodness, I had that positivity at my last job and it was rough, but I kept it up. And I got a going away gift from one of my coworkers. He didn't have to do this, but he gave me a going away gift, and it's like the Nimbus Cloud from Dragon Ball Z. And this Nimbus Cloud is to fly Nimbus, you got to be pure of heart. So he gave me a 3D printed Nimbus Cloud from Dragon Ball, and yeah, there's a little plaque that has my name on it, and it says like only the pure of heart may fly. And I'm like, oh my god, you're giving this to me? He's like, yeah, you're the most pure of heart person I've ever met. I was like, unbelievable. I was like, it's not a situation where it's like I'm the most humble person I know, but I like that stuff. It's really nice. My dad said if I got a report about saying the N-word or being racist again, my mom is putting me in the book of vengeance. The middle is coming for you, King. They're coming for you. This is all just in order to research the distortions.
Back to the game, D of knee.
Back to the game now. Yes. The other way around assist. Oh, it's so tiny. Hold up. Oi, oi! Don't be so ignorant. Yeah. This is all just to in order to research distortions, right? We gotta the other way around, assistant. The other way. Where we've got to do research into distortions in order to solve them better. It's elementary. He's just like, it's so easy to understand. How do you guys not get it? Time has really got you wrapped around his finger. You know that? According to the LCD on-site investigative reasoning team leader, the progression of a distortion is much like that of a disease, a malady. The fate of an abnormality awaits at the end of the distortion from really? Wait, the fate of an abnormality awaits at the end of the distortion phenomenon. So if a distorted individual stays distorted for too long, they become an abnormality? No way. When a distortion progresses into an abnormality, all pre-existing individuality is erased, replaced with the totality of an abnormality. That's insane. Thus, it is impossible to bring back a distortion that has already transformed into an abnormality. It will no longer have that reversibility that they once had in the distortion phase. So, a distortion, like that Time Ripper fella, will eventually become an abnormality too if left untouched. If you are referring to the subject HE6PI2001, then yes. But if you're referring to HE6PI2002, then you are solely mistaken. This is simply a prediction, of course. But that particular subject isn't contained here. I cannot say with absolute certainty that its progression into an abnormality will be observed. A correct assessment. Oh, didn't Limbus Company collect the Time Ripper? We hoped we would, but T-Corp was very adamant about their claim over the entity, to the point where they refused to even sit at the negotiation table. I found their time-ripping ability quite fascinating, but sometimes I must know when to cut my losses, I suppose. Wait, so that HE something, is the new classification code format? Indeed, because it is difficult to identify and observe the origin and the shape of a distortion, we decided to forego that information and instead replace them with their sin affinities and the expected damage scale, damage. Sin affinities, PI must refer to Pygritia sloth. It appears that the classification now mimics the classification of the Pecatula. They do indeed follow the same thought process. If we're being technical here, I wouldn't say it mimics it. It would be more accurate to say that the Pecatula are at once the origins of the distortion phenomenon and its byproducts. The affinities can be transferred one-to-one. What's the expected damage scale? combat capabilities, I'm guessing. I remember them saying that the risk levels were determined based on the enkephalin production rates, which is not the most meaningful information to us who have to fight them directly. Did someone say distorted? Also, thanks for the hydrate. After this, I'm gonna go downstairs and get myself a drink because I ran out of everything to drink. It was a tad inconvenient to put a nebulous idea like combat capabilities into a singular numerical scale of power. Certain entities have idiosyncrasies and variables that may make such a linear measure quite meaningless. So, instead, we decided to measure the expected amount of damage that Limbus Company personnel might suffer should they engage these entities in battle. While this Time Ripper poses very little threat against the sinners due to your idiosyncrasies, the unique nature of their weapon means that they can immediately deal a nigh fatal blow to anyone from the LCC department with a single strike. That is why distortions were given a rather high expected damage skill of 6 from a scale of 1 to 10. That's high. 6 is like 60%. That's like a failing grade. But do note that this is not a perfect system, and these values are there only as references. Will this standard be applied to abnormalities as well? We have plans to do so, yes. Risk levels and expected damage scales will be coming before their classification codes. Speaking of which, I have something to show you all. What is it? What else other than the monolith? One with the highest potential value among Limbus Company businesses. Thus, the development of transportation, management, and processing methodologies of the monolith is a growing achievement indeed. The artifact, by its very nature, poses a great danger. I hesitate to embrace its use so willingly. A great danger? But wouldn't you say that we are beset by danger all the time? The arbitrariness in deciding how dangerous something is comes from the degree to which it poses a risk. As you must already know, the monolith here is a device that can force a distortion. It is scattered throughout the city just as the Golden Borough. At first only in possession of the fingers and the syndicates of the backstreets, to now being collected by companies both large and small and nameless, like a plague. We also learned, oh, that's Martin. We also learned that they become rather high priority targets for some wings out there. As luck would have it, we managed to begin our research, expedition, and collection of the monoliths much earlier than the others. Now, we are already at a stage in which we may partake in the processing and the sales of these artifacts, expanding our business ventures. You could say that we were narrowly avoided. We were narrowly avoided the. Am I reading that right? Hold up. I'm illiterate. Please stand by. You could say that we narrowly avoided the very unsavory fate of having to tussle with the wings for the possession of these artifacts. Okay, that makes sense. Because we may have had to confront the wings directly were that the case. I see. I just shake my head up and down and go like, yes, I understand. Asking out of pure curiosity here, what would happen if we were ever assigned to a city threat level? Is she? How about we don't ask questions we don't ever want to find out the answers to? I mean, what if we, due to some contractual shenanigans, end up going against the associations? I think it'd be a good thing to know ahead of time, just in case. Is that foreshadowing? Seems like a question worth entertaining to me. This is foreshadowing, I think. Let's see, from Kanad to the Star of the City, I suppose your assignment will be somewhere between Urban Plague and Urban Nightmare. Not Star of the City yet, are we? It almost sounds as if you want to be given a threat level. Yo, we want a threat level. That would be cool. Are you kidding me? That'd be so cool if we got a threat level. It is true that you, upon first sight, due to your revival powers and the potential of the identity technology, may appear to pose a rather troublesome risk. However, you have a very clear and obvious weakness. Is it me? Indeed, all of our advantages will be moot upon the manager's death. It is me. I'm the weakness? Heim slowly turns around to look at me, prompting Faust and the other sinners to follow suit. No, don't look at me. No, don't look at me. What if we protected them though? Okay, that's a good question. I am impressed by your optimism, given the kinds of enemies you have faced thus far. We don't even need to go so far back in time to discuss the incidents with the fixer Siegfried or Big Brother Ricardo, I read from your reports. Should the third sinner suddenly seek to attack the manager with her full might, do you truly believe that the rest of you would be enough to protect them? No, Donkey would never do that. Donkey is amazing. She's an amazing like cupcake that doesn't want to kill me. She's amazing. No. The flow of this world is that the manager will be preserved, that no such thing may come to pass. That's enough, Heim. Any further divulgence and Faust will open a disciplinary committee to discuss the consequences of your careless words. Not there yet, are we? Very well, whichever the case, you do have the potential to become a star of the city threat at some time in the future, but do remember that it would be best if you could avoid that unfortunate designation. And please, don't forget that that is only true as long as you have Limbus Company backing. Yeah, he's like, don't go independent. I won't let you. You won't succeed if you go indie. There we go. The final checkup. Sweet. I'm gonna get something to drink real quick. So I'm gonna go downstairs, get something to drink, and I'll be right back, and then we'll continue through this, and then we'll continue through the second intervallo as well. We probably won't finish the second intervallo, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself a drink. Be right back. I return. I'm back. Hello. I got myself a drink. I'm gonna let everyone come back. Open this up. Please don't explode. Actually, I'm gonna open it over here. Please don't explode, please. Yes, did not explode. Sweet. Nice. Oh, that's good. Sweet. Okay. The final checkup. It takes 2 modules? Really? I can't make 2 modules. I can't. We're so back. I can't even make 1 module. I can. I can't make 2 though. Goodbye, my lunacy. Goodbye, my lunacy. Okay. I gotta pick all of them? Really? Okay. So if I were to pick someone, I'll do this. Dude, all I need is 1 Raja, and then I would have been perfect. Would have been perfect. 45, 50, it's fine. It's okay. The Sword Dungeon? Nice. We are almost done with the regular checkup. Finally, we have a chance for you to overcome an adversity based on what you learned thus far. And for me to prove my hypothesis. What hypothesis is he talking about? No need to worry, my hypotheses have never been wrong. Most of the time. This experiment is entirely of my own design and supervision. And I will faithfully follow my own pure curiosities and instincts as a researcher. That's a monolith. That the monolith right there? Guys, I have a feeling we're not gonna like where this goes. Now, do you see this monolith here? Yep, I do. That's a monolith, alright. But don't you worry. My researchers will be the ones to activate the artifact. Activate the artifact? Not on you. Relax. I understand that none of you would be willing participants to this experiment. I swear, if you're going to force us to distort saying that we have no right to refuse or something, I'm gonna... Yeah, hang on. I can't let you do that, even as your assistant. Yes, but if you must, we are willing to send the weakest sinner among us. Among us? For... Huh? Forget I said that. That was foolish of me to say. I will be the subject of the experiments myself. You're going to distort yourself? Am I hearing you right? Aren't you curious to see what kind of distortion you'd end up becoming? I'm sure this is a question you all have entertained at least once. No, I ain't curious. It ain't a very pleasant experience either, because he distorted. Stop gritting your teeth like that, assistant. It will have an adverse effect on your long-term dental health. What if you just end up turning into a peculum? You could end up becoming a peculum, just another one of those fodder we slaughtered on our way through for those tests earlier. You're risking that? It is indeed a possibility. It would signify nothing more than my very own limitations. Just a mediocre shell. If such an incident comes to pass, then employees will transport me to a containment unit. We even made bets on what kind of peculum I would turn into. Uh-oh. He bet on Gulai, I on Nvidia, and her on Pigritai. But how could you... Think about it like this. If I were to become a Peketula, it would be akin to losing a game of chance. Of course, what counts as a loss may depend on what I am, at that precise time, considered to be losing. On what I, at that precise time, consider to be losing. But the mere fact of turning into a Peketulum reaves me of any value to life. I'd say he was being too hard on himself, but that felt like too simple an expression to describe his tone. The company would most likely attempt to transport me to a containment unit, but I disagree with that decision. I would like to ask you to dispose of me on the spot. I am well aware that I am not the kind of congenial person who earns others' favors at first meeting, if at all. I also don't believe that our brief relationship has been the most amiable kind. Therefore, I see very little reason why you should hesitate to cut me down. Of course, sinners with gentle hearts like this young Sinclair here may express certain distaste against this decision. But once I become a peculum, it may as well mean that Hohenheim, the entity, has ceased to be. So I hope no unnecessary emotions like guilt clouds your judgment in killing the peculum, a mere byproduct. It's still not right. But what if something unexpected happens? We're talking about your life here. Don't you have any manuals with backup plans, or this is a very simple matter, no more than a coin flip, heads or tails. It appears that you are still insisting on your absurd 50-50 theory. I am a researcher who wishes to humiliate the field of mathematical statistics, unlike the general lay of the academia. I believe there is a certain romanticism to research. It is much more exciting to run as many tests and to gain as many samples as we can than to be stuck behind a desk, poring day and night over books and papers, isn't it? If it's tails, then you may disprove me immediately, and the employees here will take care of the rest. Don't forget to destroy the key inside the coat pocket and the files inside my cabinet, for example. Yes, we remember. If I were to successfully distort, we would be halfway to success. For the first time, I am feeling quite the envy for you all. I wish I could be a witness to my very own distortion. Well, I mean, we can bring you back if you want to see the recordings. If you've been paying attention to my lectures, perhaps you could even come up with a classification code for my distortion too, going by the standards we have discussed earlier. Not that I have a very high expectation that you would. I recently come to a realization that people nodding along to my words is not a signifier of comprehension, but instead an expression of societal niceties. True. Nods. Then, the manager here will open the entrance to my dungeon of the Phantoms, and you will progress through the mirror dungeon as you always have done when facing a distortion, to reach into its deepest fathoms to face my distortion once again. I wish you the best of luck in your suppression efforts. Hexa section. And once you've made it that far, it is likely that you will find me unconscious, or if luck would have it, conscious. Unconscious? Are you sure that this is safe? It's not. A degree of case-by-case variance is to be expected. It may take some time for a full recovery, but it will happen should you succeed. That reminds me, this is how this bamboo-hatted Kim guy was brought back as well. Bamboo-hatted Kim? He recovered? He's back? He is safely contained within our facilities. It seems they are ready to activate the monolith. Also, thanks for the posture check. I was shrimping pretty hard. I'm confident that I, even as a distortion, will be quite the exceptional specimen. Hang on, just like that? You're not a peculum. Indeed, and I can still hear them. Oh god. If I put on 3D glasses, is he gonna be like 3D popping out of my screen? Yes, I remember. I still do. I know he'll be back. But gosh, this is pretty unnerving. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll bring him back, no matter what. The manager says that we will bring him back, no matter what. Thanks for the one-to-one translation. Sir sounds like a dependable sort, this manager of yours. Very well, please take a look at this. Is this a note? Did he write us tips on how to do this or something? Whoa, yeah, whoa indeed. He says all you have to do is read up what's on that note in front of his distortion. Apparently it's some kind of code. I don't think he'll hear any of this, but ticking noises from me. Can you read this, Mersault? It will be done as you commanded. Mersault nodded. You gave the note to one of the worst people who reads things very literally. Please, what have you done? Lobotomy Corporation, 5 minutes potentiality, anticipation, right hand. The moment Mersault uttered them, the all too familiar portal began to appear around Hohenheim's distortion, as though they were a key to a door. Scattering shards of familiar yet alien sights appeared intermittently beyond the shimmering veil. Hohenheim, that's such a hard word to say, had already entered the portal as we stood there gawking, but we can still hear his voice echoing through the laboratory. I suppose I'll be forced to share my past here. The past I never wanted to share, the past no one cares to learn about. It is something I must endure for the sake of this experiment, however. I needed to expose every little detail of it. It's all in the past now anyways, isn't it? Okay, we're back. We're in. Also, thanks for the first time chat. Cafe Earnshot, it's just the wind, don't worry. What's up? Welcome back, Cafe. We missed you from Canto 6. We miss you. Every Cafe, come back, please. Hohenheim's Fathoms. Also, this is quite short. What the heck? We're at the starting point of the Dungeon of the Fathoms. We found ourselves in a room that appears to be a workshop for ego gears. If you have scored below 100% synchronization rate in the aptitude test, take only a single ego from here. An ominous warning sign greets us all, and the same words repeat ceaselessly from the speaker. The sinners all go to take a look, enticed by the signs telling us that we can pick up ego gear here, but what we find there are ego gifts. What? These aren't ego gears, these are them gifts or something, right? It appears that egos are manifest here in the shape of ego gifts. Huh, can't we just take them all? This is the Dungeon of the Fathoms. As it differs from the usual mirror dungeons, it's highly advisable that its rules are followed. What should we do? I mean, we can take all of them. Actually, oh, which one do we take? Flaming Gauntlet feels like a fire thing. Combat Boot with spiky bits and the cleaning solution. You know what? We gotta be clean, so we're gonna take the cleaning solution. We're taking this one. Illusory Hunt. Oh, apply damage up to all allies. Amazing. That's such a good ego gift. That's amazing. We did good. Okay. Oh, this is a little bit. Oh my god, that's a little bit longer than I thought. I thought it was just gonna end like right here. Okay, let's do this. His Fathoms. Oh ho ho! I learned that Don's last name is not pronounced Quixote, but Quixote. Yeah, like Don Quixote. Not Quixote. Yeah, it's Quixote. Quixote. I pronounce Quixote the same way that the Japanese line of stores is pronounced, Don Quixote. Or Donkey. They even made a song about it. Hold up, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Don Quixote song. Here it is. Oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. Is this it? Oh, it is. The Don Quixote song. Hold up. Everyone has to hear this. Let me turn down the volume here. Everyone has to hear this. The Don Quixote song. I wonder if this is copyright. Oh, it is copyright. It's fine. Wait. Wait. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Don, donkey. It's so good. It's such a good song. I love hearing this song when I'm shopping at Donkey. It's so good. It's Don, Donkey, Quixote. It's so good. That's why I call Donkey, because Don Quixote is donkey. All right, let's go. We're going in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you know what? 6. And then everyone else can be backups. Perfect.
좀 채울까?
Perfect. Who is this? L Corp branch control team, question mark. Hello, what's going on with them? Good. It appears that I can censor these with my own will, at least to a degree. Your mission here is to classify my distortion, reach the end of this dungeon of the Fathoms, and bring me back. Your mission, however, does not involve digging into my past. The proper way to play Limbus is to click the win rate button every time. You are 100% correct. It is. I love this guy. This guy was like, I want to become a distortion and I want you to bring me back, but you cannot look at my deep dark secrets and fantasies. Please don't look at it. Not knowing that we need to figure it out to bring him back. It appears that we have a passing familiarity with this place. You, us. What is that they seek to convey? I don't believe any level of proper communication will be feasible, given that you are in a dungeon of the fathoms. Well, then do something about it. I regret to tell you that the setting of this dungeon is out of my hands. Had it been up to me, I would have manifested a place that was much more fascinating than this. Like that library, fabled to have every book in existence. The Library of Ruina reference, oh my god. You used to work for Lobotomy Corporation? One of my past careers, yes. Us. Diplomacy did not seem to be an option here. The censored people brandished their weapons threateningly and stood in our path. Looks like we're going to have to take them down if we want to make any progress here. It can't be helped. Let's get ready for a fight. Gambling dungeon where you don't fight the enemies, but rather the element of RNG. Yes, I understand.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도
Let me read.
포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
Okay, so this they all inflict rupture, which is crazy. Yeah, and this is RNG because look, if target has +5 rupture, coin power +1. If target does not have rupture, clash power +1. Coin power 1 for every 3 rupture, max 2. So if you get hit, you die. Yeah, legit. You're just dead. And unfortunately, I'm favored on all of these. Okay, we're trying our best.
저 해충들을 보여내라.
I think there's a chance. I think there's a chance. I think we're fine.
흐름을 틔울 수
A perfectly wonderful. I love Donkey Announcer. She's so good. See, we're still okay. We're still good. Look, we're still okay. Oh, we are dominating. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good.
흐름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나. 넌 흐름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
You should look at all of her lines. Yes, I have to. Don Quixote is just amazing. She's so nice. Oh my god. I love Donkey with every fiber of my being. More fathoms. Several researchers are moving about busily in a hectic looking library. Or not library, laboratory. Sorry. Did something escape or something? As we stood there gawking at the mess, someone walked up to the sinners. Oh, hello. Get out of my way. Actually, you know what? Perfect timing. Come on, eat this. We don't have much time till the clinical trial report deadline. It's like, we need test results. Eat this now. Yeah, sure. We'll eat it. Delicious. Who will step forth? Donkey can eat it. Donkey can survive anything. Good job, Donkey. Don Quixote's face lights up with surprise as soon as they take a swig of the researcher's potion. The potion seems to have alleviated a great degree of stress from Donkey. Their eyes were practically twinkling. Even happier, Donkey. The clinical trial was a success. Thanks for volunteering. Please take this. It's the newest of our line of medicines. Nice. Thank you. Enhancer Mark 4 obtained. Selected identity healed for 30. Nice.
잘 되었는가?
It was. On hit with the final coin against enemies with rupture, with 15 rupture potency, using a base attack. Okay, that's pretty good. Sick. This is fine.
정리를 시작하겠어.
This is fine. Yeah, it's a bit weird how he's talking to us even though he's distorted. So how do we know this guy's actually distorted? He doesn't sound any different from his usual self. The sanity degradation due to distortion affects every subject differently. And I think because he willingly distorted, he has a little bit more sanity than the others. I mean, yeah, but censoring his own fathoms? But, Haim, you're in a dungeon of the fathoms. We will see through it all with Dante's power, whether you want to show us or not. You make a fair assessment. How about this then? If you are to see them anyway, allow me to save you the trouble and give you a quick rundown instead. Come visit me as soon as you finish watching my tale. This tale began when that man walked into my laboratory. Laboratory. Yes, I go often to the library to read. It's like I'm becoming Donkey. Ice cream. Wonderful. Library. Yes, I had a personal laboratory all to myself. One of the few perks of being an elite researcher. This guy's just telling the story of however he wants to, isn't he? Haim. Mr. Hohenheim. Look how younger he looks. Let me think. I don't quite remember what he looked like. Something like this, perhaps. Oh my god. Whichever is the case, I was planning to censor his appearance anyway. Hey, I just wanted to talk to you about something. Stop. Are you here to express your displeasure with me? The what now? If you are, then do let me know from the get-go. I had a feeling that it was about time this would happen. 3 months, not a bad record for working without a workplace conflict. Or if this is about quitting, then you would find a much better audience among the human resources team. No, I mean, I'm just here to thank you for picking me, some dude from the back streets, to work here. I heard it was you who made the hiring decision. I don't know how to put this, but you're the only one who saw my, what's the word? Yeah, my potentiality. You saw something that no one cared to look into before. Know what I mean? But it had nothing to do with something so grandiose as his potentiality. A wing does not hire people from the back streets for something so insignificant. While this information has never been publicly available, Lobotomy Corporation's primary criterion was trauma. Candidates with horrible, insurmountable trauma were often favored by the company. And, in an indirect way, it was only natural that they would begin to favor candidates who originate from the back streets. Your greetings are acknowledged, Jimmy. Now, feel free to leave my office. I ain't Jimmy. My name ain't Jimmy. Anyways, I've been meaning to ask Mr. Hohenheim, why do you always enjoy being alone? It may come to a surprise to you, but I am quite adept at spending my time all on my own. It is one of the hundreds of distinguishing features that set me apart from ordinary men. Say, don't you need someone to be like your loyal right-hand man? I guess he picked Heathcliff because he reminds him of this dude. My right hand is doing just fine, thank you very much. Do you believe in potentialities, Hohenheim? What an unrelentingly stubborn employee he was, even in hindsight. Thanks to you, I do, and I've been thinking, if I keep at it, one day, I might even find myself living at large in a nest, changing my world little by little. Kinda like how a thing like me managed to snag a position here at Lobotomy Corp. So I'm thinking here that I want to stick around your circle. To bring about such drastic changes to one's life is in the realm of feasibility for an exceptional researcher like myself indeed. But you are, like most of the rabble, painfully average in most qualities and therefore unlikely to be the moving force in that change. I have no faith in universal things like potentialities. I have faith in myself and myself alone. Besides, I am not very partial to mathematical statistics like the probability theory anyways. So, I would like to keep both my right and left hands as my own. Have a nice day. Want to know something about me? I'm the kind of guy who doesn't really think about things. Actions before deliberation. You get me? Ah, thoughtless and carefree. Possibly the only merit to be found in those who originate from the backstreets. Or was it that thinly veiled threat of physical assault? No, I'm talking about a new Abno that just got shipped here. It's a tricky one to manage. I'll tell you what. Oh god. I'm thinking of Hank Hill. I'll tell you what. It's so good. It reads your mind, screwing up all kinds of strategies or whatever, as long as it's based on hard logic. Want to shoot for the Department of the Year award together? You seem to be rather skilled in the art of transactions. One of the few merits found in those who originate from the backstreets. I will admit, I suppose I was overcome with a certain ennui back then, or ennui, and in hindsight, it was foolish of me to engage in such inane conversations. You let us... the remnants of my past come to haunt me. Perhaps it is I whom they truly wish to hurt. Yes, kill them all, because they inflict rupture.
자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
Well said, donkey. Let's go. Also struggling. There we go.
시비술이 명한다. 결정 양화.
We're winning. We're winning.
받아볼 텐가. 그렇게 서 있으면
Sick. We're actually doing pretty well.
모험하고
다들 기운이 넘치는군.
Yes.
역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑5가 도움이 되었는가? 와르르 무너지는군. 와르르 무너지는군.
Donkey just killed everyone. Amazing. So good. It's finally here, the Department of the Year award. Indeed, I have finally done it. With some minor assistance from you, of course, and some other employees. Come on, admit it. Don't you notice that a lot more employees are saying hello, good morning, and what have you to you in the hallways compared to when your reputation was a bit, you know, it's all because I'm just that good of a right-hand man. I will admit that your intuitive and spontaneous eye was of some assistance when it came to identifying certain observation among abnormalities. This is the potentiality I was talking about, man. The same thing you saw in me when you decided to get me on board. Apologies for ruining the moments, but the next few years quickly and busily flew by without much trouble. Of course, we picked ourselves up a few more Department of the Year awards, some promotions, and some collaborative researches. Yet, all things must come to an end. The infamous fall of Lobotomy Corporation, for one. You left us. Oh god. Does he feel trauma about like leaving people behind? Oh, people are leaving the stream? Good. Don't let them leave. People can leave anytime they want. They left before the peak. Good, they missed it. Only the real ones will see the peak. So, I don't suppose you have any trouble hazarding what they're all telling me, even as the words come out fragmented. You left us. Nothing but words of endless resentment. You left us behind. Okay, I think he's actually gonna start losing it now. The fall of the former L Corp. I remember what Miss Yuri told us. The site crumbled in an instant, trapping the employees in there with the abnormalities. What is the sound? The whole structure is quaking. What the heck is... Initiating site burial in 100 seconds. Any remaining employees must immediately evacuate the structure. Counting down. 95, 94. The escape pods to the surface are here, but there's only one seat left. They're saying that the next one's in 5 minutes. Listen closely. At the risk of sounding rather callous, I must inform you that the chances of survival in case of such crises such as this is granted only to a very small minority of those affected. Some who prioritize the fairness of the process may settle on primitive methods such as drawing lots to see who gets to escape. And in more barbaric groups, the survivor will be decided by none other than the rule of might. However, I am glad to find myself among those who are on the side of intelligence, so I make this argument a suggestion before you. Compare yourselves, whose sole final purpose in life is clinging to your mediocre office jobs and making good on your debt payments, and me, who has produced several groundbreaking epochal theses, and research results at such an early age, whose life, in your eyes, is of greater worth. Yes, and that is how this tale ends. He's the one who talked them all down. It's like, yep, I'm the one who should survive. The compound collapsed 90 seconds later. I left the employees of my department behind and boarded the escape pod elevator and survived. How could you? Without even a hint of remorse? Wrath is a hideous emotion. I am here today only because I have always maintained a cold, rational head. The L Corp branch within Hohenheim's Dungeon of the Fathoms began to crumble. It almost appeared as though his heart was crumbling as well. Well, now that's over with. I invite you to come face me, the distortion. And the experiment will come to an end. But just finding and defeating his distortion in a fight, I don't think that'll bring him back. I just know it. Yeah, we have to solve the root problem. I agree. We're still in deep waters here. This can't possibly be all there is to it. Yeah, there's so much more we have to discover. He's gonna be like, no, don't go in there. Don't see my true self, please. Because we still have so much. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. The Fathoms. We see the Fey Lantern within the containment unit. The cyan-hued fairy flutters towards the weary, ancient branches of the trees and softly lands on one of them. The branch, seating the fairy, sways as though to entice us to get closer to them. Oh wait, that's the eye thing. Okay, we can't get close. There's still a lot of unknowns, but still. Speaking of which, here's a pop quiz. What ego gift can you get from the Fey Lantern? Yeah, you can get the, it's called Midwinter Nightmare. Right on the money. You know your Fey Lantern. Yes, see? I know my stuff. But that's not all. Recently, it's been giving out these things too. Take this. I'm just glad to have run into a kindred soul. You receive a bony twig. It seems to come directly from the Fey Lantern itself. Wow, I got twigs. They gave me twigs. Thank you for the sticks. Big brain polar, yeah. His Fathoms. Let's go.
마지막까지 발버둥 칠 수밖에.
All right, we know what to do. We click win rate and we win. Also, I'm eating my sandwich. My sandwich.
목을 떨궈주마. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없구나. 결정 영화.
Dead. We're instantly killing these guys. These guys are too easy.
전격발.
That's a lot. Yeah. How?
초전대 확대.
How did he get staggered?
양을 흔들으라. 저 해충들을
Go, donkey.
도려내.
와르르 무너지는
Good job, donkey.
선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
I love Donkey. I want to hear Donkey yell in my ear every single day. I want to hear Donkey yell in my ear every single day of my life. Here we go. Don Quixote.
가보실까?
He got countered. He got rotated. He got jabaited. More circle things. Kill them all. Dominating.
넘치는 초전대. 역시 이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋은 영웅 탑파이가 도움이었다. 우리를 방금 뭘 본 것인가? 오, 정말 강한 일격을.
결정 영화.
I do not want to hear Donkey cry. I don't want to hear it again.
감동적이지 않을 수 없네.
Oh no. She's crying.
어디 보자.
Yeah, this one, that line that we just heard, the one that she slobbers. Yeah. So good. It's Jover.
전격발.
Stagger. Boom. All right, how many do we have left?
위대한 일격을 기록하는 중. 위험물 발견. 이따가 버스에서
There we go.
보여야지 않겠는가?
It's over. We won.
누구 하나 살려보지 마라. 넌
부위 한쪽이 떨어져 나갔건.
Oh my God, Dante is here.
모험에서도
I can't read his message though. All I see is ticking. What the heck? Can you guys read his message? I can't understand. All I see is ticking on my screen. Welcome in, Dante. Dante. Welcome in.
막아내지 못해.
There's one where she slobbers on one of the sinners, then gets embarrassed. Yes. It's so good. TikTok, 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 TikTok. Yes. I understand. Yes, I understand every word. I can't hear. I can't hear. Also, we're almost done. Yeah, we're almost there. Let's get one more. Several messy, frantic letters are carved into the wall of knives. I can practically feel the sheer horror and desperation of their writers from the wild letters. Upon close inspection, the deep marks tell a tale written in terror. They're swarming us, the monsters. I hear them breathing. They're in the walls. No, not in the walls, but they're going to kill us all. Save me, please. Anyone, someone, save me. I don't want to die, please. Fear is what drives men to madness. The monsters are near. I can feel the rumble of their feet. They are coming. The unfinished sentences written on the wall. Death has carved deep marks between them. Let's look around for some more. Who will search? Obviously, Don Quixote. Go, Donkey. Good job. Noticing something, Don Quixote points to an area on the wall. There's a small crack between the countless scribbles of letters. I carefully reach my hand into the opening and... Aha! I can feel the tip of my fingers brushing against a card. Someone must have hidden it there. This might come in handy later. What is this? What do we get? All allies healed back to full HP? Heck yeah. Operation Authorization card. Ooh.
잘 되었는가?
Looks like things are in our favor. Let's keep it going. Yes. When an ally retreats or is defeated, offense level up. When 3+ allies are defeated or retreat, offense level up to 6. Sick. All right, let's bring him back. Everyone else is good. Let's bring him back. Bybot translator is broken. Looks like we can't understand. Yeah, Bybot's not a sinner. We won't understand. We arrived at the entrance to Hohenheim's laboratory. This may be my final order to you. Either suppress me and return safe and sound to where to where you came from, or fail the suppression, place me in a containment unit, and perhaps we can observe what happens next. That's when Heathcliff suddenly strode forward. Hohenheim, do you still believe in that potentiality? Oh my god, he's doing it. I do. It's what keeps me going. You only hire researchers from the back streets, don't you? I heard from them earlier. They told me that you're a right pompous bloke, but thanks to you, they can continue to research and believe that there might be things in the world that are worth working towards. He's getting to his heart. Oh, I thought it was gonna be more. He's getting to his heart. It's doing it. All right, this guy's gonna be easy. We don't need to worry about it. Look how easy it's gonna be. 3 dominatings and then 3 unopposed. Here we go. Easy. Let's go.
양을 흔들라. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
Go, donkey! Good donkey. 오이?
길을
한수 접어주신 겐가?
Uh-oh. Okay, we did it. Go, donkey, go! Nice. Go, donkey again! Donkey literally carrying our team. Your guard ain't strong enough for Faust. Dude, we're doing so much damage. Insane damage.
감정적이지 않을 수 없네. 해결사 영웅.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, he's sucking up, what is his shield? He has a lot of poise. So he does criticals like crazy. Oh my god. Shatter mark. Take 10 plus damage. Units without SP, clash power. Okay, I have full SP, so it's fine. I'm dominating again, and everything else is fine. So dominating. Okay, this is not working out. Top, bottom, yeah, bottom, top, bottom, and then all the way across. So that's favored. Dominating. And then I don't care about these unopposed, so I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna do that. Here we go. We are good.
받아볼 텐가.
I think they're up to some trickery, maybe. You should watch out. Yes. But we got it. We got this covered. We got good sinners. Like Donkey and Malfaust. Boom. Easy. Big dog. Oh my god. That was insane. I don't even know what I just looked at. Go, Donkey. Go, Heathcliff. Easy. Contemplation. Nice. Here we go. Double slash.
저들도 내가 물을 싫어하든.
He's getting way too much sanity.
입 밖으로 꺼내는 것도 조금 매섭던데.
Oh no. He's getting so much sanity. Also, I think she's being focused on right now. Yeah, contemplation. Okay. We need to go for full attack. Also, I'm gonna do this. Actually, no, I don't need an ego right now. Everyone's health is fine. So let's just go for full damage. Here we go. Full damage.
시비수에게 명한다. 이 앞에 숨쉬는 자, 누구 하나 살려보내지 마라.
Come on, Donkey. Yep, Donkey did it. They're staggered. Very nice.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도
Oh, not staggered.
포기하지 마세나.
Oh my god.
저들의 공격은
Trigger
우리의 처지를 깨뜨릴 수 없을 테니.
Extinction sequence. I mean, that's favored. What I'd rather do is fluid sack that for dominating, and then everyone else is unopposed. We're doing it. Easy.
이 전투는
Here we go. Fluid sack. 38 damage. And we did it. Oh, no, he's still doing it. Ow. Oh, it wasn't that bad. I was expecting a lot worse. Now we can just wail on him. Oh, yeah. I know. I thought I was going to be able to clash that. Apparently unclashable. Dude, we are. He's dead next turn. Guaranteed. Is it just me, or is there something sinister approaching? No. Damn, Rupture makes this boss so easy. We're good. Oh, here we go. What plagues your mind, manager? Your suppression efforts seem to be smooth sailing. It is exactly as you've seen, manager. Save for a few parts that were censored, I concealed nothing from your view. You understand him? No, I don't understand him. I'm not a sinner. I swear I'm not a sinner. I mean, if I was a sinner, which one would I be? I don't know. Which one would I be? I don't believe I have committed any wrong by escaping that place alone, leaving the others to be buried there. Ah, of course, it may be reprehensible from a moral standpoint, but why would anyone ever look at it from that perspective, manager? Oh, I skipped one. Sorry, I can feel his gaze on me. Like he said, the suppression is going well, but this feels wrong. It shouldn't end this way. What should I tell him? What is Hohenheim trying to hide from us? He's trying to hide that he feels like he did was wrong. You're running away from something. There is another side to the story you told me. What do you do? What if you do feel like what you did is wrong? That is the one I want to ask him. Faust relayed my words to Hohenheim. I can see you being hung glue. Hung glue? For what reason? For what reason? I see you may have arrived at that conclusion. I don't have brothers and sisters that are trying to kill me. Wait, you're right. Oh no. But you are incorrect. That's what I say to the chat. You are incorrect. I'm just kidding. I have already done much contemplation regarding that matter, and definitely concluded a long time ago that I have indeed done no wrong. Let me say this in advance, that I am a rare breed of researcher who detests the study of probabilities and statistics. I, Hohenheim, am not the kind to make irrational suggestions such as drawing lots to see who gets to survive. I am not the kind to partake in barbaric contests of strength to survive either. Indeed, there was no other recourse. My only option was to come up with an argument that was ultimately vain before the urge of survival. Arguing for my own survival on the grounds that I was the most useful one out of all of us. However, they all made a rather objective decision for me. They overcame their base desires for mere survival and made a forward-thinking decision for the future. You're just a happy and nice goober. I'm a goober. Yes. That is a good description, actually. So no, I have no reason to believe what I did was wrong. It shouldn't be wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. This wasn't a sin. As Hohenheim Hohenheim defended himself, it was seemed as though his sense of responsibility was pulling him down. Especially those last words. I could barely sense his usual air of confidence. Alright, we're killing him next turn though. He's a dead man. He is dead. Like, guaranteed. And to make sure he dies, I'm making sure I kill him with this overclock. And to make sure he dies, okay, never mind. I can't do that. That's gonna be bad. Cannot do that. And to make sure he dies, nope, I can't do that one. Nope, sorry. All right, to make sure he dies, there we go. He's gone. The enemy keeps yapping. Kill it. I won't tell Virgil. Dead. Ah, yes. We'll enjoy this one. $192 damage. Yes. I love hearing Donkey yell into my ears. We did it! Yes! We win. That wasn't that bad. Rupture makes this so easy. Oh wait. Oh, he didn't feel bad about anyone else. But this one here, his assistant is what made him feel very bad. The escape pod to the surface are here. There's only one seat left. They're saying that the next one's in 5 minutes. Look, I don't actually believe you hired me because you saw my potential or something like that. He looks almost like Heathcliff, oh my god. But I want to believe that you found the hope and potentialities because of me. I hope in anticipation that we can make things better as long as we keep at it. I can't leave you all behind. I can't just save my skin without everyone. This is what a right-hand man does, isn't it? Take my potentiality you found and rise. Take it with you to the surface. But you, Johan, what about you? Well, maybe next time. Some other time. Wrath is a hideous emotion. That is why I did nothing at the entrance of that branch. Only remembering nothing more. Remembering the ones I've left behind. I can sense the dungeon of the Fathoms slowly beginning to close. Sometime later. This poor guy suffering. Ah, I've returned, safe and sound. Welcome back, Okaeri nasai. To be frank, I once wished to be someone like you, Heathcliff. What are you talking about? I don't want Heathcliff to be like Heathcliff. Because it is not easy to put my faith in. It's not easy to put my faith not in games of numbers, but in the slimmest potentialities of the world, and continue to exist. I know it's not very befitting of a researcher to be so, but it is quite the romantic attitude for a human to embody, is it not? Well, the experiment is over. It was a huge success, all thanks to us, right? No, it was a failure. I had established this hypothesis that the sole answer was to hold a firm belief in the self and nothing else. Had my hypothesis been correct, I would have remained a distortion. Thus, I would like to extend my gratitude to all of you. Thank you for making me fall, or making me fail. I mean, if we did succeed, then if you did succeed, you would have been stuck. It seems that my classification for my distortion was a HE5SU. Disappointingly mediocre. I don't suppose it can be helped. The world is a place where we must find the ray of potentiality among the mediocre, after all. Let us move on. Mephi is preparing to depart. All that for an HE? Yeah. Hohenheim's researchers waved at us. We'll meet again, right? Ill. No thank you. Oh, that's so rude. Everything has an end. So do consider this to be our final meeting. Down to the last exchange, this guy. The last thing we saw before the portal activated were the LCE researchers pushing up their glasses in our general direction. I'll go report to Virgil. Yes. Though I'd only taken a step or two, the world around us seemed to transform, landing us back inside the teleportation instrument. Now that I think about it, we didn't even get to learn why Gregor's bones are made of those cracking noises. Yeah. All we learned from this experience is that the sinners all have become mediocre, but they each held certain potentialities within themselves. Each of us mulling over the events at LCE, we returned to the bus where Charon and Virgilius were waiting for us. I don't like how the music cut out there. I felt like I was just talking to myself. Oh my god. Good job, Donkey! Okay, that's a little bit too much energy. Someone, Donkey, someone take her away. Take her away. Thank you. Okay, she was getting a little bit too loud. Good. Whew. All right, Donkey, you can come back when you calm down. Nice. Intervallo 5, Nocturnal Sweeping. Nocturnal Sweeping. So we went from P Corp, and now we're at H Corp. What the heck is an H Corp? Yippee! Yeah, we did it. We did it. Also, we're back up to full enkephalin. That's amazing. I want to roll so badly. I want to roll so badly, guys. Oh my god, I want to roll so badly. Now Polar's about to get sweeps. Yeah, I want to roll so badly, but I can't. I gotta wait one more day. I gotta wait one more day. For Raja. I can't wait for Raja. One roll? I can't do one roll because it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad to roll. If I do one roll, it's gonna be horrible. I guarantee it. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Nocturnal sweeping. Also, oh my god. Amazing. I'm not sure if I should start this one today. I'm not sure. I don't want to start it and then leave it halfway. I might want to leave this for tomorrow, and then I'll start the stream early tomorrow. And then, yeah, I might start the stream earlier tomorrow. So as soon as I get back from work, I'll start streaming so I can finish this in one, like I can just shotgun this. Because I don't want to start this. Go look at Dawn's lines. Yes, let's do that. Maybe you should rest today. Yeah, I'm thinking about resting today. Here we go. Oh, there's so much. Okay, here we go.
본인도 이 녹음을 정말 해보고 싶었는데 잘 됐군. 새로운 마음가짐으로 임무에 임하겠네.
Nice. Okay, I want to see the best one. Advantageous attack type.
원더풀한 선택이었어, 나리. 저들의 약점이
Wonderful.
뻔히 보이는 기록은 나리의 해안은 정말이지. 감동적이지 않았어?
She's drooling.
해결사 영웅기에 이런 구절이 있었지. 어디 보자.
Drooling. Disadvantage.
나리의 속 깊은 뜻을 본인이 헤아리기엔 쉽지 않나 봐.
When I go for a hopeless attack.
어이? 그건 저들이 거리낄 것 같지 않네.
Check out when you stagger or die.
한수 접어주신 겐가? 잠시 무릎 꿇는 것을 두려워하지 마시게. 침 바르면
Oh my
남는다네.
god. Slobber upon thy wound. Perhaps it was too much.
내가 그대를 기억하겠네. 나리께서도 그대를 기억할 것이네.
No.
용맹하게 싸운 그대여.
Rewind the
곧
clock.
되돌아올 것을 고대하겠네.
Ally multi-kill?
우와! 입이 다물어지지 않을 정도의 일격이었네.
That's so good. Starting turn after taking devastating damage.
저들의 저항이 생각보다 거셌네.
Wait, starting turn after dealing devastating damage.
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라네. 이따가 버스에서 회고야.
Oh, it's so good. It's so. I'm so happy I got her. I'm so happy I got her. All right, we got to see what we want to go for next. I'm thinking about once I have enough. Once I have 400, I'm gonna go for a Heisho pack. I'm gonna go for that, and then everything else, I don't know. I'll have enough rolls for like a lot of stuff, so we'll see what it is. But yeah, I think I'm done for today. It's already 9 p.m. I'm gonna take advantage, go to sleep, build your Heisho pack while you can. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So, like, Heisho. I have Heisho pack. I have the part of the Heisho pack here. I have this. The only ones I'm missing is I'm missing this row right here, Mersault, and I'm missing Yisang. Yes, peak. They will be vaulted next season. Oh god. So if I were to go for Heisho pack, I would go for Raja because she's the closest one. And then the next closest one that I have. Here we go. Raja's the closest. The next closest I have is Donkey. And then Otis. So Otis is pretty close. You understand him again. Mersault doesn't have a Heisho yet? Okay, that's good. I don't need to worry about Mersault. Because my Mersaults, I only have 5. You are a sinner. We are all sinners in this world. But I want Faust. But Faust I already have. Donkey I already have. I guess Otis is the next one. I think Otis is the only one that I can go for next. But Raja, I'm gonna roll on her banner tomorrow because I'm ready to roll on her banner tomorrow. I want to roll so badly because I have so much. Look, I have 2 10 pulls. And then I have 7 single pulls, which I'm hoping to get a little bit more once I start my Refraction Railway, line 5. Like once I do this, then I'll get pulls. Like here, section 3, I get. Look how many pulls I get. That's a lot. That's real good. And claim all, I need 25, which is a lot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, no, I'm not gonna buy. Here we go. Let's do this. Boom. I have 6. I just gotta do this for 5 days and I should be fine. But I think I'm done for today. I think I'm done. It's 9 p.m. I'm gonna make sure to go to sleep early because I gotta wake up early for work tomorrow. The next couple of days of work is gonna suck, honestly. It's gonna be pretty bad. But we have to look forward to happier days. Friday, like tomorrow, I'll be streaming a little bit early so I can finish and shotgun this this intervallo, and then we'll probably start canto 8 by Friday, and it depends on how long we want to go because my flight's not until Saturday at like 8 p.m. So it's gonna be pretty rough. It's gonna be pretty rough. But yeah, aside from that, thank you all for the I can't even talk. Well wishes for rest. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna send you guys off somewhere. Let's see. Let's raid another channel. Another Limbus channel. Let's see. Who's streaming some Limbus? Here it is. Same category. Am I the only one streaming Limbus? Oh, I'm not. All right, let's see who I can raid. Okay, there is, let's see. I'm trying to see. Mental torment and gambling. Oh God, what are these things? You know what? I'm gonna let you guys make your own decisions. There's some people here. Actually, you know what? I'm not. Here we go. I'm gonna send you guys off to this person. Who is this person? Continuous Limbus company until I'm about to give up. Hatsuki Okami. Been streaming for 10 minutes. All right, we're sending you over to them. I don't know who they are, but good luck. Good luck. Show them lots of love, please. Be cool. Please don't be weird. I don't know this person, but I'll see you guys around. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.